Although there were a few. I'll get to see them when I pull the video up.
Those damn emojis off.
That's all right. I'm gonna chill down with this. We have to get y'all reading. Yeah, it's coming up. There's that. Right there. Picking up all the colors.
I was gonna say, I can't see what your No, I can.
It says blue Hawaii. Blue Hawaiian, actually. It's coconut, blueberry, and pineapple Italian ice.
TJ and Ed Hassick are here.
TJ.
TJ. TJ, come on, put his hats out and go, yo, yo, yo.
Oh, I pinned TJ. Doggone it. He snuck in here.
How did Dominic get here? Dominic, how's your birthday?
Yeah, yeah, it was all right. Weather was shit house, but other things conspired to make it a little bit disappointing. But other than that, it was good.
All I know, if I had 20 girls working for me, I'd have a good birthday. I might not live to the next one, but I have a good one.
Yeah.
So TJ, did you get your other props on your drone, or did you destroy those?
He did that yesterday, I think.
I know he was working on it.
Yeah, he was doing that yesterday. I think he got it done.
I Edward.
I think he was going out to see if it was going to fly. Remember?
Yeah, but he never reported back.
Yeah, I think his wife grabbed him by the ear on the way out.
Well, yeah, because that's what the main reason that we were talking to him.
Hey, Neil.
Is for him to practice the
Neil.
right words in his relationship.
TJ.
The right words are yes, dear.
Edward.
Whatever you say, dear.
Yep. Well, it was like TJ today. I had two batteries at 70% and one battery at 100%. So I went out there, flew the 270s first, and I must have switched 100 over because I remember putting it in the drone. But then I must have changed it for some reason, took it out. And then I went down, I got down by the lighthouse area, put the drone up, got out to the boats and says low battery, returning home. I said, what? It had 25% when it got out there.
Wow.
And it came back, and then I realized I had the wrong battery in.
Wrong battery.
Mm.
TJ said that he flew the new props and it flew perfect.
Great.
Bet you it flew better than with 4 props.
Yeah.
Or 8, 2, 4, 6, 8.
We appreciate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello, David.
2-2 on then, and some of them hand things started doing a cheerleading dance.
Oh, okay.
Did you go fly any, Paul?
No, I just got done mowing the lawn. I flew that one this morning and I edited it, and then I decided, well, shouldn't I? And I stepped out on the deck back here, and I heard thunder off in the distance. I said, oh man, I better get it done.
You, Nick, mate, thunderstorm.
Yeah, I want one too.
We was promised one. It didn't turn up. Hey, Edward.
Anthony, coming on to tell us about the props.
Blind Neil's in it too.
TJ.
You got Blind Neil
Hey,
in between
TJ.
everybody. TJ.
How you been doing with your homework?
Yeah.
Well, I worked today, so I was gonna try to stay till 5, but it was dead as hell and shouldn't work today when like they said I could leave early if I wanted to, so I was like,
Well,
all right, peace.
TJ, that's not the homework I'm talking about.
I
I'm talking
know.
about the lesson learned about yes, dear. That's the homework I'm talking about. That's what you call a life lesson. That isn't just, like a drone lesson. It's a life lesson.
It's a white
Yeah.
lesson.
Life lesson.
Yeah, I saw that short, TJ. What were you
Yeah.
laughing about so much? It was about a stick figure, and you couldn't get past stick figure. You kept laughing.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Here we go.
what happened was Alex had said something about under attack or whatever, and it just reminded me of something I saw where somebody had drawn a picture of a stick figure on a sticky note, and
Right.
they put it on the on his cork board or whatever, and then he put attack under there, and he drew a little bubble with the stick figure saying, "Help, I'm under attack."
Oh, okay. That's why you laugh so hard, huh?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, because you couldn't explain it. There he goes. Didn't take much.
That's funny. That's good stuff.
No.
Dominic, what are you up to?
Not much at the moment. Had to fix a problem earlier just as I woke up. And got a few other things I've got to attend to, so it's frustrating.
How's Vegemite?
What did you do for your birthday?
Oh, just a couple of things. The weather was nasty, so that really took a lot of spring out of the step.
What did Vegemite do for your birthday?
Be a nuisance.
No, what really takes the spring out of your birthday, Dominic?
What?
The fact it's in autumn.
Yeah, that's
Ridiculous.
another problem. Yes.
Yeah, when I put the new props on there, I went out and did a little test flight, and it flew pretty good. Like it hovered, and then I went up and down and side to side, and then
Left to right.
flew left to right, left to right. Isn't that like a song from left to right, left to right?
No, maybe you know one, not me.
I don't.
It's in his it's playing in his mind all the time.
Yeah, from left to right, from left to right.
Oh, TJ, don't quit your day job.
I know. Yeah, I should do that.
Bye,
Ed.
Mark.
I think so. I got one that
Hey, Mark.
when I was at the meetup, when we were at the hotel, Jim Beauchart had recorded me laughing, and I think I might put that on my use that as a short.
Well, you can make your own
Oh,
short when you laugh, and
how are you
that
going
happens
to-
all the time.
No, how are you going to make it a YouTube short? You're going to have to write to YouTube and say you want to go the opposite and have a YouTube long, and then you can
Right.
fit it in.
Are you too long?
Yeah, because you're not going to be able to get all that laughing in within 60 seconds.
Yeah. Well, I think well, oh no, that was a video that I had where I had on a red wig and I was dancing in the kitchen and I just started laughing.
Did you have your clown nose on too?
No, I didn't have a clown nose on. No.
You have one, don't you?
Yeah, I got a couple of them.
Yeah. A couple of them.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark White, how you doing?
I bought them at Walgreens like a long time ago for Red Nose Days and stuff. So
I'll be back.
You can never have enough of red nose.
said what?
Said you can never have enough red noses.
No, definitely cannot. What are you talking about, Mark? The luau? Oh, he's probably talking about that thing that I went to last night. Man, that thing was lame, man. It was so lame.
Hey, Mark, I hit the wrong button and muted you. I was trying to make you a co-host.
But TJ, you did not tell your wife that. You said you loved it, right?
No, like she said it was she said it was bad too. She said it was boring. Like we were sitting there like we were sitting there and like we walked in and they were beating on some bongos or something like that. And like we were just sitting there listening about like Black history and stuff like that. And they had food there. They had a table there with like a couple of trays of food and drinks. So we got a drink and then we asked them if we could get some food to go, and they're like, "Oh, it's for the elderly right now." Oh, so we just got up and left. I didn't know how long that thing was going to be going on. It's like, dude, I'm getting hungry.
It didn't sound like fun.
No, definitely was not. I was bored out of my mind. I was like, man, how much longer is this going to last?
Mm-hmm.
Is that your car in the background, Mark?
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
Surprised to see that later the chauffeur is just bogey the easiest hole on the course.
I guess if I change my camera. Wrong one. That one.
Wonder if Mudball got all his work done with his changing his brakes and everything.
He was doing gardening work when I was live.
Yeah, sure. You can see it better.
Was he doing some work to his car?
It's to the buggy.
Oh yeah, the yellow dune buggy thing he was working on. Okay,
yeah. He was changing the wheel bearings and back brakes and axle seals. Yeah, you can see all of it now. I've changed the camera. To sideways.
So TJ, what did you end up doing about a car?
About what?
A car.
I've had a car.
Well, you know, you smashed your car.
Yeah. I got a new one. I got a Kia Forte.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's nice. I think it's a little I don't know, might be the same size or maybe just a little bit bigger than my my other Kia that I had. It doesn't have XM radio, but that's fine. I could just plug in my phone and just play iHeartRadio through it, which is fine.
Thought you were gonna say you're gonna sing.
What do you mean it
and then
doesn't?
it's got self steering, so you could like put it in what is it? Where
Autopilot, huh?
yeah, put it in autopilot, and then just put the whatchamacallit on the
Well, you have to dial in the destination, right?
Cruise
well, no,
control.
yeah, cruise control. That's what I'm thinking about, cruise control. And you could just like just sit, and like every once in a while you gotta like tap the wheel just so that makes sure that you're still there. So it has like self-driving
Yes.
assist or something.
Yeah, it keeps you between the white lines of the
Yeah.
lane.
Maddie was showing
Of
me that. I
course,
was like,
of course, you're
he
a
was
bit
like,
screwed
he-
if there's no
'cause, like,
lane
he
markings.
was- he was driving my car and he was showing me that, and I was like, oh, is that what that thing does? I always wondered what that little button was.
What'd you do? Think it was an ejection seat button?
I don't know. I don't know.
What's this button?
You've got to remember though, TJ, don't
That's funny.
don't press that button if you
Yeah,
can't
don't press
see
that
the white
button.
line. If you can't see the white lines either side of your car, don't press the button.
Don't press the red button.
Joe, you don't have any of that fandangled stuff on your car, do you?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I don't either.
It's not got FM radio. Does that mean, is it a DAB system or something?
No, it's got FM radio. It just doesn't have what
XM.
Yeah,
XM radio.
XM radio, yeah. Because my other Kia, it had XM radio on it in it.
Hmm.
What's XM radio?
It's like you can
It's
get
digital
all the
radio.
you can get all the
Hi, Corey.
channels all across the
The
world. What's up, Corey?
programmable radio that you can select what you're listening to.
Oh, right. So it's like,
You can like listen
like-
to different.
Yeah, it's
Different
not like a
stations.
radio where they're just transmitting the sound.
it's like DAB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can listen to stations from like
Internet
Like-
radio.
internet radio.
Oh, you always need me to come and rescue you guys. all you were beating around going, it's just tell them. Internet radio. It's a bit like a Google.
Yeah,
Set
but
up the radio station
doesn't
you
that,
want, and it'll play.
doesn't that mean it has to have a SIM card to connect to the internet?
No, not necessarily.
Well, how can it pick up internet radio if it can't
Like
connect to the
it
internet?
Comes
I don't know.
pre-programmed.
Some
Yeah,
cars
it's like-
have built-in
yeah.
Wi-Fi.
Mm,
Don't even ask me how that bloody
yeah.
works.
Well, I expect you have to pay for that every month as well, don't you?
Yeah, like you have to. Well, you can. There's some where you can do it for free, but then like once that free thing ends, then you have to cancel it, and then
You have to
you can
become a
then-
subscriber.
then you can
Yeah.
like resubscribe or whatever. Or because like normally like XM radio has a lot of deals going on, so you can get like different deals and whatnot.
Just use CarPlay. It's a lot easier.
Mm.
Stream it from your phone.
Yeah.
Was Justin over playing games again?
Don't know.
I don't know.
He was on Jason's earlier.
Jason was doing an unboxing or something.
No, they're playing Fortnite.
Well, I saw something a minute ago. It said new
What's up,
mic
Don?
unboxing. He'll probably play.
Oh no,
It was. I think he was playing Fortnite on his new 49-inch monitor screen.
Mhm.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
Can you not come back on the left side instead? So be right left back, guys.
Be right back.
I'll be right left.
Justin's playing Fortnite.
There you go.
Getting hangry.
Okay, that way now.
All right, who's your
Hi, Don.
in the background?
Don, what's up?
Corey.
Or
See, Man City were trending on Twitter earlier.
Were they?
Yeah, cheats.
And Curtis.
Curtis, everybody popping in.
What you working on there, Joe?
Making a Snoopy. You can't see all.
okay.
Oh,
The
nice.
Snoopy, like on top of the doghouse. I'm gonna put him on top of the Avada too.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah.
Well, Velcro him on there so he can fly around.
What are you gonna use? Like some like two-sided tape or something?
Velcro.
Velcro.
Bit of Super League. Oh,
Joe, you know
Gotta paint-
you know what you need to use. You know
there
you
you go.
need
XM is satellite radio.
Uh-huh.
Watch TJ pull something out now and everything on the top shelf falls down.
Yeah, David. Yeah.
Sure, them shelves are secure.
Oh no. Ah. Found it. All right, Joe. This is what you need right here.
Alien tape. Yeah, that's what.
Alien.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that then it won't come off. I want to be able to take it on and off.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I guess Velcro
Yes,
will
it's-
be all right. I guess.
Yeah, that's the stuff that what you call it? Justin talked about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, put one of
Yeah,
those
sure.
ducks on it with Velcro in it. I was going 30 something miles an hour and it stayed on.
Well, my hopes now are all pinned on Manchester United.
Not really much chance, is there?
Yes, there is. At Wembley, you're going to get your ass kicked.
We beat them last year.
I don't care. It's not last year. This is this year. Because that's the record that Sky was talking about.
Well, they've won the Premiership for 4 years in a row. That's a record in itself.
Yeah. Yes, Manchester United joined Preston North End as the only team to defend the FA Cup final once when they won it last year.
You mean City, not United.
City. But yeah, United are going to win it.
United managed to win their first trophy
All right, what
in
floor
quite a long
Fenderman?
time this year.
Which one?
They
Donald Duck Cup?
They won the Women's FA Cup. United managed to win their first trophy.
AJ.
Who's got YouTube playing?
TJ. The box went round him.
All right.
A huge dump. That's funny. Explosive diarrhea. Mark, why are you sideways?
Because he's fallen over.
Probably because I've turned my phone back to upright. But Zoom must have said horizontal. Changed it back to upright because when you've got it in landscape, you can't see the chat.
Yeah. You're like me when I used to come in sideways.
Now you've learnt how to turn your phone, TJ.
Absolutely no answer to that whatsoever.
Answer to what?
Coming in sideways.
I like how Dominic's eyes went.
Yeah,
Mark sideways.
we'll just have to be like that for the whole stream.
Mm. 'Cause- 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 'cause-
I like how Dominic you commented on my video, and then I commented back, and then the notification come through to say you commented.
YouTube's been strange again.
Oh, did he just
Guys, that's
did
because we're one big family.
he just comment on the short that you just did with the
Yeah.
diary?
Send it to me? I didn't look at it yet.
Yes, I did send it to you, Joe.
Yeah, I looked up there and saw you messaged me.
Yeah.
Figured you were saying shut up, Joe.
No, I'm being good. I'm not telling you to shut up.
Not yet.
Am I still sideways?
No,
No, you're
anymore.
right way.
No. You're upright now.
What are you eating, TJ?
Chips and salsa. These chips you got kind of suck. They're kind of bland.
Hey, Jonathan.
What
Oh,
are they,
what's
Tim?
up?
Just plain Doritos.
Oh, no wonder why.
Hi, Jonathan.
They're from Trader Joe's unsalted organic white corn tortilla chips.
You didn't read
I
it
guess
when you
the
bought it?
salsa kind of helps.
Right, about
That's a
time
point.
went
I
into
had a
work.
point to pickle you, Laura.
What?
When I had the chili the other night,
Yeah.
and it came with cauliflower rice, which is about as disgusting as dog shit,
Yeah.
right? I mean, who the fucking hell thought of changing rice to cauliflower? What the hell are you thinking, and why?
Exactly. I'd agree with that.
Right? But anyway, Laura recommended giving it to the birds. And the birds recommended that Laura shove it up her ass because they threw it around the living room. Not one bite was taken. They just launched a tub of it. It was like, nope.
You mean you had to paint the walls for the second time in a week?
No, luckily, with that stuff, you just wipe it down.
No, it's if you give them raspberries or
Right,
something
Donald?
like
No. All I'm saying on the matter, no.
that. David,
We're never going to agree on this one.
can you
What?
come here? Can you come here a minute?
No.
You don't know what I'm going to ask you, so come here.
Have you had
No.
the pizza bases made out of cauliflower?
No. Cauliflower should just be cauliflower. That's
Covered
it.
in cheese.
Yeah,
I
maybe
agree.
add a bit of cheese, but that's your limit, right? Cauliflower rice, cauliflower anything else, just no.
Love cauliflower cheese.
Yeah, it really peed me off when I opened the packaging and realised it was cauliflower rice, and I had to fucking go in the cupboard and get a packet of rice out.
Whose YouTube is doing that now? Is that mine?
Doing
Yeah,
what?
it is.
Okay, so
There you
you don't
go.
like cauliflower at all?
No, I like cauliflower, just don't like cauliflower rice.
You don't like cauliflower in bits?
No, I wanted rice with my chili, not cauliflower.
Okay, so you prefer rice over cauliflower?
When it comes to chili and curry, yes. However, I wouldn't have rice on my Sunday lunch.
I did.
That's where I have my
I like
cauliflower.
rice. I like rice.
I had rice with Kung Po King prawn.
I do rice cauliflower a lot of times. instead of using rice. Cut out a little bit of extra starches.
What is TJ doing with the door? Oh,
Fighting with it.
TJ,
Fighting
you'll
with the
lose.
ducks.
All right.
Seems like he's locked the cat out there.
Wow. That was a struggle.
Did you win?
I think so. After like 10 tries trying to open that stupid friggin' sliding glass door.
Yeah, I think so. Suddenly the door falls and hits him on the head. I don't think so.
All I wanted to do was open the sliding glass door so I could hear the rain.
Hi, Mike.
Hi,
So
Mike.
no, I did not break it. Thank God.
You were only
I thought you were smashing the cat between the doors.
doors off.
I would have been screaming mad if I broke it. Exactly. Maybe I might need to put some damn WD-40 on the that WD-40 so I can loosen up the little grooves or
hinges?
something.
Runners, TJ.
If it's a
I have
sliding
some
door, it's
WD.
for runners.
I have WD-40, I think. I
But
hope.
before you do that, make sure
Hey,
you clean
Donald's
the
here.
framework.
Make sure what?
You clean the framework.
Oh yeah.
You'll probably find there's a stone somewhere stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think there might be some.
I would recommend don't do WD-40 on your rollers because it's just going to track dust. Use a dry lubricant, like some graphite.
Oh, some graphite.
If you use WD-40, it's just going to attract any dust. It's going to gum up in there. And WD-40 really isn't a lubricant to begin with.
Oh, what is it used for then?
Water repellent.
Greasing things.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
WD stands for water displacement.
Oh.
If you're going to use a spray lubricant, I would go with like a silicone.
Oh, like a
Put a
silicone.
bit of cooking oil in it, that'll do.
But anything that stays wet, any dust that comes in, especially on those lower tracks where everything settles anyway, it's just going to attract that. It's going to gum up on you. It's going to cause more issues later on down the road.
Does the
That's
door
how-
slide open on the outside or the inside?
That's how you know if you've gone to the right doctor or not, TJ. Is if he comes after you from behind with WD-40, no, it's a no.
It depends on if he's got leaky ass or not. You might need the WD-40.
Well, I had replaced the wheels on the screen door because those were all rusted. So I went to Home Depot like a long time ago and got some new wheels, and the screen door slide.
Don't you rent that place?
So it's sticking on you. That's what it's doing. It's not rolling open.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know. It's not rolling right or whatever. I don't know.
I would go with. I think it was David that said make sure you clean out those tracks first before you do anything else.
Yeah.
TJ, do you rent the place?
No, I own it.
Oh, well, speak to yourself then and get the door replaced.
Yeah.
I actually thought you rented it, so I was going to say speak to the landlord, but as you are the landlord, speak to yourself.
Now, TJ is the resident. His wife is the landlord.
Damn it. One memento.
Right.
So
Time to start
what
free
do you
people.
have in vegetarian chili instead of meat then?
Yeah, chili non carne.
Yeah. But what do you put in it?
Whatever they put in it.
Chili.
No, mate, it's just vegetables.
You know, chili's supposed to be vegetarian.
You got beans, potatoes.
Well, I
you
guess
got
yes,
yams, you
seeing
got
as
sweet
how the
potato.
If you're from
the
Texas,
chili, or you either have chili or you have chili con carne. Yeah, so I suppose the ordinary chili would not have meat in
I
it.
guess it's a good thing that I went and mowed the lawn. You can see
It's raining.
the rain coming down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got rain here too. It's just lightly drizzling though.
Yeah, I should have mowed my lawn today. I'll
It's
have
like
to-
all these
carne
people.
is just because the two main ingredients are chilies and meat.
Well, Mark, the reason I went out there and mowed the lawn was I looked at the weather and it's supposed to rain for the next 3 days. And that grass would be wet as hell, you know?
Yeah, we're supposed to have sunshine for the next 3 days, but you know what our Merthyr men are like.
Yeah,
Oh,
Laura's
just the
about
other
to
day, and
charge
it
the
looks like
batteries.
it's ready to be mowed again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mine
don't worry,
is.
Mark. Laura's
Summer.
charging the batteries for you.
No, I've got to cut the grass. Don't want it raining if I've got to cut the grass.
Does anybody know what's supposed to be in a Lancashire hot pot?
Rabbit.
Lancashire.
No, it's supposed. The Lancashire hot pot was vegetarian until the Boer War,
And they
then
put rabbit in it.
to bulk it out, they put little baby rabbits in it.
Little baby rabbits.
The answer to every question, what's supposed to go in a particular dish, whatever makes it taste good.
Whatever you like, yep.
Uh-huh.
Beans.
Well, the thing
Yeah.
of it
Potatoes.
is Dominic, I can't understand, you know, he's supposed to be vegetarian. Why isn't he eating Vegemite with his beans on toast?
Yeah, exactly.
Because
We went to,
Vegemite's a cat, and I'm vegetarian.
Vegemite. Vegemite doesn't go with beans on toast.
No,
Why?
Yes, it does.
We went out to eat yesterday, and
No,
my
it does
son
not.
decided to
I'll
experiment
eat
by
it
buying
with
an
beans on
Impossible
toast.
Burger.
right.
It'll make the
Veg-
Vegemite taste better.
Vegemite on toast is all right on its own.
No. Listen to me, guys.
Well,
Leave the poor cat
Marmite,
alone.
say.
Cat's done nothing wrong. We're not having it on toast. We're not having it with beans or nothing. Leave the cat alone.
Marmite on
Don't
toast.
worry, Vegemite. I've got you.
Yeah.
So my son got his Impossible Burger yesterday. He got a hamburger with Impossible Burger meat on it, and watched him take a bite, and he's like, "It's not bad." It was at Applebee's. He's like, "It's not bad." And then I broke him off a piece of my juicy cheeseburger, just a little taste after he's taken a couple bites of that Impossible Burger, saying it's not bad, and gave it to him. He's like, "No comparison."
Yeah.
Don, I've got those little they're called duck treats out of the hemp treats for Loki, right? So
Mhm.
whenever I go to give him one of the treats, I make sure I give something to the other one so they don't want to get one of those. And what I'll do is I'll hand them each a little regular treat, like their little shredded wheat thing. So the other day, they're both watching me, and I gave them each the shredded wheat thing, and they got it in their mouth looking at me. I hand Loki the little duck treat. They looked at Loki, looked at me, and spit their treat out. Both of them spit it out on the ground. Like, bitch, where's
You're
mine?
not dumb.
Well, that's because Loki's getting stuff to work so she doesn't have
That's what I told him. I said, that's his pill. He needs it. So now I
Whoa,
went and
there's
bought
a
the
big-
bacon
there's a
treats. So
big
now when I
rattle
give him one, I
on
give him bacon treats.
And they were like, "Yeah, we see how he gets all relaxed and kind of laid back. We want that too. Give us the drugs, man."
We had a lightning storm the other night, and I cut one of them in half and gave them each half, and gave Loki his, and they laid down on the floor over there, didn't even bother.
Well, now, both of them do any of them mind thunderstorms, or do they not like them?
Oh, they can't stand them. But when I gave them the treats the other night, those little hemp treats, they just chilled. So it's
So you
got to have
gave 'em
enough
all
in there
three
to
the
do it.
hemp treats?
Yeah, I gave all three of them. I gave Loki his full one. I gave the other ones a half. Just to, and it just chilled, you know. Didn't even care.
Thunderstorm, man, it's like far out.
So you're now gonna get a Christmas card to the Pusher Man.
Well, I actually I got them in again today. And the ones that I was buying for them, they discontinued.
Really?
They had what they did is they rebranded it under a different name. Same stuff, exactly the same stuff, almost the same color, it's just a different brand name.
Ah,
And it was about $1 more. So I said, well, I got to get it anyway. So I wasn't due to get it. And then one of them popped up yesterday. Exact same, a day before yesterday, exact same stuff. More of them in it. Instead of 120, it's 150 for $8.99 instead of $21.
oh wow. How many
So I
did
looked
you,
at
how
it and I
many
went
did you
through.
buy?
Well, I bought one because it's normal price. It's the normal price, and it says made in the USA, the whole works, exact same ingredients. So I ordered that one and put that one on subscription to get every 5 weeks. So I might be getting them for $9 instead of 21.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I just went to the vet the other day to get one of Mia's prescriptions. Was $465.
That's one. I feel guilty saying it even, but I miss my Archie, the super dog.
Yeah.
But after he was gone, we weren't paying those prescriptions anymore. Woo, that was nice.
Well, I look at it as she's my family, Don. It's just like that's the way you felt about Archie.
Yeah, that's about Archie. And I would have kept on paying it as long as he lived. But once he was gone, it's like, oh,
Those prescriptions are crazy.
oh, my knife handle is falling apart. I like that knife too.
Doesn't like you.
It's suicide. So apparently it doesn't. I don't know if my wife would approve, but I think I could put some JB Weld on that and make me a new handle. Ooh, if I drive those tines out, I might be probably not even worth it. Just buy another
Too
knife.
much work.
That ship in Baltimore Harbor is scheduled to be moved to the dock tomorrow.
So they can finally unload all those containers.
Yeah.
And throw all the food that's in them away that's gone off.
Oh yeah, everything that could spoil. Yeah.
Look, dog, I just gave you a dog treat. You can
Sounds like mine.
Darling Precious.
You cannot have any of my Rice Krispie Square.
Like, I can beat you up and take it. This is me asking nicely.
Now hand it over. I won't.
It'll look awful funny eating those Rice Krispies without a hand.
Mm. Do what? Well, it's Rice Krispies and
What's all that?
chocolate
Watch out.
chips.
Watch out.
all stuck together
Child,
with
get not move.
marshmallow.
Walk.
Mm,
Walk a second.
yeah. Puppy can't have
Gotta
those
move a little
chocolates.
bit.
No, can't have
Okay,
chocolate.
you can come back.
Can't have any of it now. I've finished it. And she looks at you when you finished it and goes, "Big miserable bastard."
Oh, what?
But I don't blame her. Do you not have a treat on hand to give her?
Jesus Christ, Lauren.
Dusty, Uncle Bill, Tim.
Uncle
Hi,
Bill
everybody
must be on
in
the way
chat.
home. This one even comes in a box. Comes in a box and the thing. But the other one just came in the jar.
Wow.
Oh. Yeah, Donald, Uncle Bill says wrap it with leather straps. I assume he means the knife handle.
I was thinking he was
Yeah.
talking about something else. I didn't know they were talking about the same thing for a minute.
He's like, wrap it with leather straps. I'll be there in half an hour. Ooh, you
Yeah.
weirdo.
Oh, hello. Shoot, I feel more comfortable in this one than the one from I bought before. Because the other ones were just in a jar. They came in just a jar and it had a little plastic seal on it. This one's completely sealed in a box and a seal. And a jar and a seal.
Oh, I don't think I'd like to be dredged up the bottom, Mike.
It's got about 5 different seals on this thing.
I'd like to get dredged up the bottom. Is that what you said?
Well, Mike said they have to move the ship so they can continue to dredge up the bottom.
Mm,
Ain't no
That
one
sounds
drinking
fun.
my bomb.
don't threaten me with a good time. Oh.
You know this, Logan. Logan,
How the
That's it.
hell is it going to take them 20 hours just to
see.
put a ship out of the way?
Come see. Come smell this. Come smell this. Come here. Look. That's your new one.
See, Dominic's got a banana.
I know that.
Now, the only difference, Paul, is the flavor. I didn't get the duck. I got the Peking duck. The reason I got that,
Mariano?
it says Peking duck on it, right? Or regular
Yeah.
duck. And
Peking
it
duck
don't
is
smell
not
any
duck.
different. You know, it's still duck, you know?
No.
Did it say peekaboo?
Peking duck is not duck.
Okay.
Are we talking about a Peking duck or a peeing duck?
He's talking about the
hemp
medication he
trees.
gives to Loki.
They smell the same. He'll take them. This is for later. Get this tonight.
So Dominic, you go in surgery tomorrow?
I'm hoping, but I haven't heard from him
He
yet.
hasn't heard from him.
Mm.
I'm hoping this industrial action works out, and they can get back to opening a few more beds because they've just closed them all.
Okay. Yeah. Out of the mouth of the river, there must have been 50 boats just parked out there.
Really?
Anchored. Yeah.
Well, I noticed on nice days, like down south in Lake St. Clair, that they raft off, they have like 30, 40, 50 boats and they all party down.
Yeah, they had one guy, I want to see as I flew around between two of the boats, he threw something at the drone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I want to see what he threw at it. Boy, I tell you what, if he'd have hit it, I'd have been making a phone call.
Mm.
Somebody threw something at a drone.
Yeah, mine.
Oh, what happened?
Well, there was about 50 boats anchored at the mouth of the river. And as I was coming up between some of them, he reached over, grabbed something, and threw it.
Oh shit! What an asshole!
Well, I got a good picture of him, so I get to see what he looked like. And he better
Oh,
hope
there
I
you
don't
go.
know him.
There you go.
Like I said, he better hope I don't know him.
Report him to the FAA.
I could,
Yeah.
because even making a verbal threat
Did
towards
he
a
break?
drone is an aircraft.
Did he break the drone?
No, he didn't hit it.
Not
Oh.
that you know it didn't hit.
No, he didn't get close to it. Stop. Because I was far enough away that if he was throwing, when he threw something, I was still going the other way. I did a little serpentine move, like.
Oh yeah. Oh, serpentine.
Yeah, I'm not worried about. I came back in and out 2 or 3 times, right where he was, too. I didn't see him again.
Oh hell no.
Probably Colombian drug runners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't look alone. He looked like a redneck. That was all redneck.
Maybe he was
Rednecky and drug runners.
a hooch runner.
Yeah. That was probably some idiot that got too much in him to drink. He shouldn't be driving the boat. That's all right. They don't realize it. They let them go out. The Madisonville Police Department in St. Tammany, they let you go out with the boat. When you come back in the dock, they catch you on the way in.
Because they know where you're doing
They
all your
stop 'em.
drinking is out
They
there.
s- Yeah, they stop them all the time when they're coming in.
You making dinner, Don?
But they can actually ticket them for being
Yeah.
drunk in charge of a boat.
Yes.
What
Yeah.
you making?
They'll arrest
I
them.
am roasting
Pull 'em under their
some
boat.
potatoes, and I've got some corn on the cob here, and I'm gonna cube up a a couple rib steaks.
Oh, nice.
Hear that up. So
Heck yeah. I'm coming over to your house. I'll be over there in a few hours.
okay.
Uh,
You might be tired by the time you get here. I'll have a glass of warm milk for you, bed made up on the couch,
all right.
and you can have leftovers for lunch tomorrow when you wake up.
Yay.
I had patatas bravas last night.
Mm.
You had what?
Patatas bravas.
What the hell is
Yep.
that?
It's Spanish.
Well, it's
For-
got potato in it, I take it.
For brave potatoes,
Potatoes.
Yeah.
They were actually cubed potatoes in a crunchy, spicy, like rub.
Now, are they cubed potatoes or diced potatoes?
Diced. Only slightly bigger. So,
Uh,
Dominic, I hope
maybe,
they don't actually remove your sense of humor while they're at it.
so you what's it?
yeah.
You roast them for 20 minutes. Then you cover them in a sweet chili sauce. Then you put them back in for another 20 minutes. And then you take them out and you drizzle a garlic sauce over the top of them. A creamy garlic sauce.
Ooh,
Those
that
are
looks
going to get
good.
roasted. Those will go and get roasted.
Yum.
And I just throw on the Lipton's onion soup mix. That. Roast them with that.
That looks
About
good.
So is that a French onion soup?
Now, what do you serve those with anything special or?
Nope, they'll just be a side dish for the steak.
Okay. So the
Damn.
main course is the steak, and this is the side dish.
Main
That's
course is
easy.
steak, and then we got two sides. We got corn on the cob and the potatoes.
Dusty's eating good. He had a crawfish boil.
Ooh, that does sound good.
Heck yeah. Where's my invite, Dusty, huh? Where was my invite? Do you have any left over? I'll come over and eat with you.
I mean, that's rude. I mean, I invited you to. Well, you invited yourself to my house, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't.
I'm gonna come over to your house first, Don, and then I'm gonna go back over to Dusty's house and eat some more.
That's what
I
you
let
need to do. Just
I let the Chinese
start a
chicken
YouTube
cook
channel
my
where
tea.
you just travel the United States, crashing at different people's houses that you know from the drone community. You just crash, show up, say,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
can I stay here for a little bit? What's for dinner?
Yeah.
I'll
I'm
sleep here
thinking there would be
tonight,
very
and then-
few. I'm thinking
and
there would be
then
very
get-
few people that would not let you come in and have dinner.
Well, I know Laura would let me come to her house. Mark would probably. Paul would definitely let me come to his house. Joe would let me come to his
Oh.
house.
Laura, you're wanting to make it international then. I was thinking about just crossing the United States. I'm just saying it might get a little bit far in,
Just a
in
bit
between
ex-
once
just
you
a
get
bit
over to
ex-
Europe.
It might
From what I
start
heard,
getting a bit expensive if you come over to the UK.
because from what Laura told me, when she meets me, she wants to pinch my little cheeks.
Which ones?
Which
It's
one?
cheeks. Yeah.
Maybe both. I don't know.
All right. Do I need to have a word with Laura about this?
Laura's probably listening.
I am listening. I've stayed out for the conversation.
TJ,
David.
fucking watching you.
He's watching you, TJ.
He's got his beady little eyes on you.
His beady little eyes.
Well, I wanted to do you that fucking stupid thing.
Well, they have. I don't know. I haven't seen. Well, I don't know if they have corn at Walmart or anything. I don't know. I think it's in season over here. They do sell it at Walmart, I believe.
They sell it all year round in the UK.
Yeah, I was going to say we
Yeah.
can get it all year round.
We can always import it from some country or other that's in season.
All right, I'll take that too. Some Cajun crust. That sounds amazing.
If Joe's talking to us, we can't hear him, and it's a good thing.
So, corn on the cob is nice when it's steamed, then finished off over a charcoal grill. And
Oh
then
yeah,
on a
that's
plate
good. Yeah.
And
Roll it up,
smothered
and put some butter on there. Roll it up in some
Smothered in
tinfoil and put it
butter.
on the then you put it on the grill. That's good.
Oh no, you put the butter on after you've grilled it so you don't lose the butter.
Sweet
Yeah.
corn is best when it's stolen.
Now, how do you eat corn? Like, do you eat it like in a circle, or do you eat it like in rows?
TJ,
I eat mine in rows.
In
I'm kind
rows?
of curious what butter is.
What?
What's butter?
Butter.
Everybody knows what butter.
TJ,
Yeah.
do I have to tell you again?
Tell your British friend to
What?
Put some butter
Keep
on it.
watching you. You've got Laura wanting to pinch your bum, and now you've got you wanting to eat Laura.
That's what she said. That's what she told me. So I'm
that's
just
fine.
saying.
But now you want to
Betty
eat
bought some
Laura.
butter, but the butter was bitter. So Betty bought some bitter butter to make the butter bitter better.
That's it. You've got to put a butter. You've got to put a bit of better butter on your knife.
Just be careful where you put your knob of butter.
Justin, you keep changing your background.
I always change my background.
Oh.
I'm tired of looking at the same one all the time.
Yeah.
That's the same
Oh,
one
no,
that you've
I
had
like
for the
I
past
like
few
the-
days.
I like the guy in the pink suit in the hood. That thing's kind of cool.
Pink suit in the hood. What?
Yeah, the guy in the pink.
Oh. You're talking about the logo I was using, yeah.
Yeah.
Did anybody watch last week the new Chat GPT-4 videos?
No.
Nope.
Those things, it's getting scary.
Just a little.
It still is a bit robotic after you listen to it for a little bit, but it's actually taking visual input now as far as video. So they basically FaceTime with the Chat GPT interface. Can you tell me anything about what you're seeing? If they describe what he's wearing, they say, yeah, and it looks like you've got some artificial lighting and you have a microphone on. So it looks like you're getting set up to do some sort of a web stream. And it's like it's picking up all those details out of the video. Creepy.
We know what you're doing.
Huh.
That's when you go into the bathroom, get a box of tissues, get a bit of lubrication, come back to your computer, and AI goes, I don't think so, mate. Tonight, I've got a headache.
I've seen something like that online. It's like a penis, only smaller.
Starts
That's funny.
critiquing you.
Oh, there was quite an amusing joke I heard the other day. This girl goes to the doctor and she says, "Doctor, why is it that when I clean my teeth, I don't gag, but when I give my boyfriend..." No, hang on.
We know what we're doing. Yeah.
When I clean my teeth, I gag, but when I give oral sex to my boyfriend, I don't. She said, "Oh, that's obvious." She says, "The toothbrush is bigger."
Say that coming.
Another cold-blooded joke.
Oh man.
Hmm. Something
There
like
goes the thunder and lightning again.
You got a bad storm over there, buddy?
Yeah, I went out and it started to look a little dark to the west, so I quickly mowed the lawn, came in, and then all of a sudden, kaboom!
And it tropical, isn't it Tropical Storm Layla or something that's hitting you?
I don't know.
No, Lola.
No, not up where he's at.
No, that was Layla.
You mean like
Watch yourself,
Lila as
TJ.
in Derek and the Dominoes, Eric Clapton?
DJ's on a roll.
L-E-Y-L-A.
Her name was Lola.
No, where Paul's at, I don't think they would get a tropical storm.
No.
That's funny.
My weather thing says
Oh, nice bikini.
hurricane tracker.
Well, it's not a hurricane. This is the Great Lakes.
Lally, tropical storm is 5,018 miles west of me.
Okay.
L-A-L-Y, Lally.
Lally.
Mm.
What you eating, Dom?
Porridge.
Some porridge.
What kind of porridge?
Quick oats.
I know. I know. For you guys, porridge is oats. Porridge was
Yeah.
originally, and we do it in the U.S. Porridge is any hot cereal.
Okay.
And according
Dominic,
to
do
this,
you put
Tropical
brown? Do you
storm
put brown sugar in your porridge?
25,
No, I don't.
No.
golden
Just
syrup.
milk. Just milk and heat it up in the microwave.
Oh, there you go.
Golden syrup or maple syrup.
Goats.
Oh yeah. What about maple syrup? Do you put maple syrup in your porridge for like a little
No.
sweetener now?
Yep.
No, he already gave you the two ingredients.
Yeah,
No,
milk,
just milk.
milk, quick oats in the microwave.
Yeah.
That's simple.
Your quick oats, are they
That's the
flavored
way you
quick
do
oats?
that. If you're
I'm not
cooking
flavoring them.
proper Scottish
No
porridge,
flavored quick oats.
What's up,
Okay.
Bronx? Broke necks, I mean.
it's oat flakes, a pinch
Right.
of salt,
What next?
and water. You don't use milk in Scottish porridge. You use water.
Okay.
Yeah, I use when I make
I find that if you use water, there's no flavour to it.
yeah
Very
when I make oatmeal, I use
But you see, the
water.
Scots are stingy bastards. They don't want to buy the milk.
I know that.
Yep, according to this, there is a tropical storm 25 east-northeast at 5,827 miles as well. I don't know where the hell that is. What's 5,000 miles? Nearly 6,000 miles northeast of us. East-northeast. That would be...
That'd be 10,000 kilometers.
That'd be kind of the top end of Russia.
Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah, because west of you is the US, whereas east of you is Europe and Eastern
Well,
Europe.
The Philippines is actually 6,000 miles east, so it's north
Yeah,
of
that's
the
east.
Philippines.
East, southeast.
Dominic,
East northeast.
don't take what I'm about to say
Yeah.
to heart.
Yep.
But Dominic, shut the fuck up.
So it
That's
might
not
be
me.
Not you,
Indonesia.
and you. Jesus.
Might be Indonesia or Thailand.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I'm about
What?
Can you connect these to here?
I'm about 10,000. I'm probably close.
Has anybody heard from Art? Has he left the
Yeah.
Philippines or?
No, I think
No,
he's.
he's
I
still
think
there
he's
at the
still. I
moment.
think he's still there.
Yeah.
He's only been there a week.
He ain't coming back.
He's still in the
He-
Philippines.
He's going to
I
stay
know-
there.
I know he
for-
wasn't on last night.
He's only
No, he
been
wasn't.
there a
He
week
said he
and 2
wasn't.
days.
Okay. I know he didn't go on last night, which would have
He's
been early
there.
morning there.
I think
Yeah.
he's there for another week yet.
I thought he was
Okay.
there for at least 3 or 4.
I think it was 2.5 weeks he was scrum for.
I thought it was closer to a month.
No, I don't think he could get that much time off work.
No, in total, not another month. The end of the month, I think he comes back.
Well, that is another week.
Closer to 2.
What's that bad word, broke neck, Mike?
Well,
Dusty.
technically, it's 11 days to the end of the month.
Yeah. He keeps putting stuff on Facebook,
Yeah.
photographs. He went and had a $3 haircut, he said.
Yeah, I saw that. I asked if he could take it back.
Yeah. I told him that's an expensive haircut. When I was there, they were only $1.
And a low of 63 degrees.
And you got a haircut and a shave with a cutthroat razor for that price. Now, I think the reason he didn't come on last night is because he's in a hotel with his girlfriend and you have to pay for the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I figured it might be also because it'd be early in the morning.
Well, he went on at James's house
I guess that's
the
true.
week before.
Oh yeah, the week before, and he ate waffles or pancakes.
Yeah.
Because the time zone is 2 hours behind me.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So it's 6:15 there now,
Mm.
Monday morning. Well, on that note, I've got to go. I've got to fix something at the moment.
Hey, Dominic.
Gonna go do some flying, Dominic.
It's wet. It's raining. That's a bugger.
So you can't even do
Well,
Sunrise.
Dominic, what you can always do is a little secret for flying when you do go flying, is cut half the props off the drone.
Yeah, that'll fix.
Yeah, that'll fix it.
Oh no! What you could do is get you one of those little Potenzic drones off of Amazon and fly that around inside the house.
Yeah, I'll think about that. Okay,
it.
well,
Good
luck.
8:15 there now, isn't it?
You'll think about
All right,
that.
Dominic,
Thought
we'll see
about
you.
it now.
Yeah, it's 8:15.
Yeah.
So I'll
So,
see you
Too
another
late
time.
for sunrise.
Yeah, I couldn't get sunrise because it's raining.
Well, and it's Monday there, right?
Yeah. Catch you another time.
So everybody's headed to work.
Yeah.
All right. See you later, Dominic.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering. Where is nowhere?
It's behind you.
Yeah.
Behind me.
Why are you messing with that?
Wedge and Big's on tonight, so that's where he'll be going at some point.
Yeah, he goes on at what, 7? Or 8?
I think he comes up at 8.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Bill goes
Been
on
busy
at
today.
10.
He was on
In
Drone
about,
Seekers.
Uncle Bill
yeah,
goes
he
on
was
at
on
10,
Drone
right?
Seekers. I mean, I knew it was him, but without looking at the picture and just listening to the voice, don't you think he sounds like Ken Dobo?
Who?
Paul Brown, Wedge and Big.
Oh, he sounds like Ken Dobo.
I don't know.
Ken Dono, but yeah.
No, because Ken Dono lives in Florida. He lives down in Florida. Paul's got more like a New York accent.
Yeah, but Dobo wasn't born in Florida, was he?
I think so. I think he was.
Well, they still sound the same anyway. They both got the same almost nasal voice.
Yeah. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking all Americans sound alike.
No. Because
No,
no
no.
one can sound like Justin.
No, all Americans look alike. Can't tell them apart.
That's what he says in Big Bang Theory, doesn't he? Raj's dad. When he gets Sheldon and Leonard wrong. And he goes, I'm sorry, you all look alike to me.
Yeah. That's because we always say that the Indians and the Chinese all look alike. Can't tell one from the other.
Yeah, well, I watched a video last night, and it was an Australian comedian, and he was saying about the if China invade Taiwan, he said, America and Australia have to go in and help them. How do
they know which one's which?
And he went, how do you know which one are which? I think we're going to have a problem here. He says, so I'm just asking all Taiwanese people, when this happens, open your freaking eyes.
Yeah.
I think the world's going to change slightly after the news this afternoon.
Why is that?
The Iranian
How much are Phil?
And his entourage have died in a helicopter crash.
Yeah, I heard about a helicopter crash, but I didn't know who it was that had.
How much are Filipino wives going for these days?
$2.
Well, they're free to get, but then you end up spending a fortune sending money back to their families.
No, Mark, $2. If you don't mind ignoring the dingly bit.
No, it wasn't.
If you don't want dingly bit, $5. If you want clean shaven, $20. $50, you get boob. $100, get real boob. See?
I feel like he's been sitting at home practicing this.
What?
What are you talking about?
Me practice long time.
No, he practiced a long time.
Right. Here we go. That's your input.
We get used to talking like that when we go to the Chinese chip shops.
Yeah. Oh, you want chips? Yes, please.
Sorry,
Hold on.
Hey, Justin, what do you
So
have?
you go to the place that's making your food and you're actively making fun of their accent.
No.
Not the smartest thing to do.
Why? They laugh.
Because you don't fuck with the people that handle your food. That's common
That's
sense.
the first thing you learn when you watch Fight Club.
Or
Speaking
you
of
watch
food,
no, you watch Waiting,
Waiting.
Donald. Yeah.
Yeah, Waiting. Did you know there's a sequel to Waiting?
Yeah. I've seen
It's
it.
horrible.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as the first one.
Well, all you need to remember is what Penny used to do to Sheldon's food in The Big Bang.
I don't know what she did.
And even if she didn't do anything, she used to put the thought into his mind and then he wouldn't eat it.
Yeah.
No, in the movie Waiting, he says you should learn the one cardinal rule: don't fuck with the people that handle your food. And trust me, the shit they did to people's food in that movie, yeah.
Uh-oh. We almost had to switch to the 10-second rule.
So have a little guacamole for the steak.
dude, I love guacamole. That stuff is awesome.
Not the kind of guacamole they were using.
Nope. That ain't what you want.
So, dude, you can't mix Mexican and continental. What's wrong with you? Have you ever seen that movie, TJ? Waiting?
What is it, Wayman?
No,
Waiting.
Waiting. Ryan Reynolds.
Waiting. That's that
As in
movie with it's got Andy
waitresses.
Milonakis in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think I've seen like bits and pieces of the first one.
And why don't you just wash the dishes and shut the fuck up? Psycho babble bullshit. Oh, she was the best one, Naomi.
I'll have to see if
What's
that's
that?
is that's on Netflix, right? Is it on Netflix?
I don't know.
Oh.
I haven't watched it in a couple of years.
Doesn't it also have Ryan Reynolds in it too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'm waiting for it.
something with a D. The guy who was in Freaks and Geeks.
I don't know that
I can't remember.
guy.
I don't know.
My brain is not thinking.
Why all them poisonous plants you've been eating?
Okay. Want some butter to throw in on those steak.
Butter and steak.
Have a barbecue chicken.
Justin, what are y'all having for dinner?
Barbecue chicken legs.
Nice.
And
I'm
some
coming over.
peas and noodles.
I'm starting at your house. I'm gonna start at your house, and then I'm gonna go to Joe's house, and then I'm coming over to Don's house, then I'm going over to Laura.
You're making too many stops now. I might not have any left over by the time you get here. A week from now.
Don't stop at Joe's. It's all instant.
Yeah. You don't have to stop at Joe's. You just have to go to the supermarket and buy whatever he buys.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Joe?
Broken X. I don't
Joe.
know what his name is.
Can the Joe not hear us?
I could hear you.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's there.
He's just ignoring us.
Yeah.
Ignoring. He's sick of our crap already.
Yeah, I figured you were gonna talk about food, so that's all right. I'm making spaghetti and meatballs in there.
Really?
That sounds good.
Lance is still finishing off his spaghetti casserole.
I should have to open the can.
Just SpaghettiOs.
And boy, are they good.
SpaghettiOs.
I think it's terrible. I'll go into the shop across the road and look at the tins of meatballs, and they're all chicken. Different sauces like gravy or tomato sauce or something else.
Got a
But it's
question
all
for you.
chicken meatballs.
Tomato.
Yeah. Where do the
Tomato sauce.
chickens get their meat? Where do they get these chicken meatballs
These
from?
chicken balls, yeah.
Yeah. Are they
Yeah,
transgender chickens?
Now don't
Chicken
start.
ball. Chicken ball.
Think about it.
Don't start.
Ugh.
Yep, chickens are all female.
Yeah, but the cocks could be female too. You can't judge nowadays.
I saw an amusing thing on Facebook. Somebody put a photo of the blue bin and they'd written on it, I identify as a green bin.
Identify as a green bin.
Yeah, well, the blue bin's for paper and the green bin's for rubbish. Somebody had obviously nicked the green bin.
I thought like both bins were for like everything because we have a yellow bin and a blue bin and they're both for
Yeah, they are for anything if you don't give a shit.
No, we have
Motorcycle bin
we have
all the
4
time.
different bins and they're all for different things.
like
You know,
every like
dude, if my
ours
trash
are
can,
just for
no, if my trash can's overflowing, you best believe the trash is going in the recycle bin. I don't give a fuck.
No,
yeah,
I've got-
I just put like anything that can be recycled in our recycling bin.
I've actually got 2 of each bin.
2 of each
You can
bin.
get more bins here, but
I've got 8
the-
bins.
but they added onto your property taxes. The more trash cans you have, the more you have to pay a little more in property tax if you get 2 bins.
Oh no, it don't cost you any more for that. But you're only supposed to have one general rubbish bin, and you can have as many recycling bins as you want.
Because I went to when we were living in our old house, we called the trash company to ask what we had to do to get a second trash can because it just we had smaller ones at the time and it just wasn't enough for 5 people. Like it just
Yeah.
was filling up too damn quick. And I called them and they said, "Oh, well, you're gonna have to if we bring another trash can out, it's gonna cause your property taxes to go up." I was like, "Oh shit, I'm renting, so I can't do that." So then I asked them, I said, "Well, is there a way we can get one of the bigger trash cans?" I said, "We're the only one on the block that has a small trash can. Everybody else has these big gigantic ones. And we have a little tiny one." And they were like, "Oh yeah, we can do that at least." So they came out like a couple days later and switched it out for us because we were the only ones that had a small one because we had some older can that they didn't use anymore, but they just never switched it out.
Oh, well, that's the difference. You see, you have private trash collection, don't you? Our trash collection is the council.
Oh yeah, ours are done by companies that have contracts with either the county or the cities, but they're private
no.
companies.
Ours are actually workmen that work for the council.
Yeah, like the biggest company over here is Waste Management. They're huge. They're all over the United States. They're a big trash company, and they have
Yeah,
a lot of contracts with.
We've got
Actually,
them
I
over
think-
here. They usually do commercial bins.
Yeah, over here they do. They have a lot of contracts with cities and counties all over this country.
Yeah.
They're massive over here. Waste Management is big. My uncle worked for them for like 20 plus years at the dumper, and all he did was drive a big compactor, like a big old like 20, 30 ton compactor. And he'd just go back and forth on the trash pile all day. But he'd find some cool shit though, because the dump he worked at in Kansas is like a hub for a lot of companies that come out and just dump shit. And he would find like one year he came to a family reunion in California, and he brought about 200 pairs of Ray-Bans that were all brand new, still in the boxes. He brought a whole bunch of die-cast cars, like model cars that were still in the boxes, the whole cases of them, and he just had everybody at the family reunion was allowed to get a pair of sunglasses and a die-cast car, and he used to bring shit all the time that he got out of the dump. These companies would just
What
come
family
dump
reunion was this?
my family reunion in California. When he would come
So
out
is
to
it-
visit once a year, he'd bring out a bunch of shit with him that he collected over the year, and then he'd hand it and let
Who brought
everybody
all
have it.
this? Who brought all this stuff?
My
His
uncle.
uncle. Hey, were you not
Oh.
listening?
Oh no! Obviously,
No,
obviously
TJ
I was
never
not.
listens.
Obviously, I was
But
not.
this
Justin, could you
dump,
tell the story again for the slower among us?
but this dump was a hub for a lot of companies that dump shit, and they would dump brand new shit still in the cases and boxes.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, Justin, did you mention yet what was the name of the company that your uncle worked for?
Oh, what was it? Digco or Waste Management? Something like that.
So does that company deal with trash?
Do what?
Does that
You
company
heard
deal
that.
with trash?
Yeah, that's all they do is trash.
So what is it? What is it that your uncle did there?
He drove a compactor.
What does that do, Justin?
It compacts the trash.
How? Could you explain
Just
to us
goes-
how it works?
Just
Is it
goes back and
compactor
forth
or-
on the trash pile.
Is a
That's pretty interesting. I
compactor
bet he saw a lot of
bulldozer?
interesting things come through there, huh?
Is a
Is
what,
a, com-
Mark?
is a
I
compactor
bet-
just a bulldozer?
No, it's like it's kind of like a one of those what is it, like
Conveyor
this? No, it's like one of those things they use on the road with the big steel wheel on it, and they drive it to flatten the road out.
Oh, a steam like a
Oh, a
steamroller?
road roller. A
Yeah,
steamroller.
it's like that. It's like that, but it's massive, and it's got two wheels like that on both sides of it with big teeth, and they just drive back and forth on top of the trash piles, and it compacts the trash down. And they're heavy as shit. They're big as hell. The one he used to drive.
That sounds like an interesting job.
He got paid good money to do that.
I would
I mean,
It's
imagine
an
it'd be
saw a lot
interesting job if you get loads of stuff for
I
free
would
off it.
imagine
Yeah.
it'd be a smelly
bet
job
he-
too.
Yeah, I bet he saw a lot of interesting things come through there. I bet he could have found some stuff that people threw away that you could keep.
Yeah.
Like the odd
Lots of it.
body.
Like Ray-Bans.
No,
Ooh,
yeah,
did,
he
you,
used
did you
to
ever find any Ray-Bans?
cases of them.
Or die-cast cars.
Yeah, I'd be looking for die-cast cars.
Yeah, me too.
Especially if they're in the boxes.
Are you keeping up on this?
DJ, focus.
Oh, me, yeah,
He-
yeah.
Focus.
Justin's uncle
Spacing
brought
again.
boxes and
I think
cases
we
of
just said
Ray-Ban
all that and
sunglasses.
TJ just wasn't listening.
You know, the faster he strokes his beard, the more he wigs out, you know?
You see him dazing off in the bed. Are you gonna put it in yet?
Speaking of that, where's the wife, TJ?
She's upstairs watching TV or whatever.
How many times have you said yes, dear, to her since the last time?
0.
He's
Yeah,
not
remember,
learning
don't say
very much.
she. Say my lovely, beautiful wife.
There's some
is
burger
upstairs
patties
watching
sitting up
television.
there. I'm waiting for her to cook, or maybe I should cook. I don't know.
Why don't
You ought to cook them
her
and say,
dinner?
darling, I made you dinner.
Well, that's what I kind of figured, that they were going to be like burgers or some burgers or something. But I
Who's
don't
they?
think we have any. I don't think we have any.
I think they should be you. Cook dinner for her and say, "Here, honey, I cooked you dinner."
Yeah.
I guess I could do
Follow
that.
my
That's
example.
something- That's something I know.
You know what's sad? What's sad is not only says, "I guess I could do that."
Have you ever cooked dinner?
No,
TJ?
I just like when I was on my own, man. Like all I would do is just put it in the microwave or the oven. Like I would just do like ramen noodles.
It's like
or
this
pizza
frozen
or something.
pizza doesn't fit in the microwave. It's bullshit.
And all that frozen pizza is gone that I got from work that one time. I ate it all.
So what do you reckon, guys?
What we're calling it?
No. What about my little?
Oh,
you
did
go.
you ever get that bird printed and like scare the shit out of the other birds?
Yes.
That's gonna
Did it
be your
scare
litho paint?
No, this is actually going to be the front panel to a light board.
Oh,
Did
all
did the
this
birds
back-
freak out?
Yeah. All the front bit here is going to be in black, and at the back will be glow in the dark filament.
I thought maybe it's gonna be one of those litho paints like Joe does.
No, that's Mike that does those.
No,
Oh
I
no,
think
Joe
does.
did
Oh,
some.
this
Yeah,
thing
Joe
as
did
well,
some.
but no, this
Yeah,
is
that's Mike does the Playboy covers. Have you
this
seen
is just
the
a
ones
little
that he
idea I
does?
wanted to do.
That Playboy cover he did of Karma Electra came out really good.
I want to see it. She's hot.
So what he does is you can get the prints for the actual like whatever issue Playboy you want, and then you can print out the lithophane for it, which is like a picture. And you put a light behind it, and it shows the actual cover of the magazine.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
He did the one of Karma Electra.
Dude, she is hot as shit.
Who is she?
Carmen Electra, she's a model.
Model
I think
actress.
Yeah.
She does both. She was a model / actress. She's still around now, I think.
Yep.
Let me I'm sure you've seen her in movies or something before. You just didn't know who she was. Actually, wasn't she in 902 Beverly Hills 90210?
No. She
Wasn't
was
that Carmen
in
Electra?
no,
Didn't
she
watch
was
that.
in one of the I think she was in one of the Scream movies, I think. Or
Oh,
like
yeah,
one of
she
the,
No, she was
You
in
were-
Scary Movie, the first. I
Yeah,
think it
that's
was the
that's
first
what
one.
Scary Movie.
The
That's what it
second
was.
one. She was
Didn't
in.
watch that either.
No.
Beaver nuggets.
Oh, whoops. What'd I do? All right, there we go. All right.
See if I can find that.
All right. Here's that's Carmen Electra right there, Mark.
Well, are you looking at her looks or are you looking at her boobs?
Jesus, how do you
both.
expect me to know who
Both.
that is at that size?
That's Carmen Electra.
I have no idea
That's about
who she is, what she's been in.
half an inch by a quarter of an inch. How the hell am I supposed to tell who that is?
That's a picture of her in 1972.
Yeah, what you look like now?
She was born in
Look like my grandmother.
1972.
Yeah, but
No, she
look
was
at the,
born
look at
in
the date
70.
right below her, Electra 2013.
She was born in 72.
That's 11 years ago.
My ex-wife
Yeah,
was
she's
born in
50.
71 and she don't look nothing like that.
3 now.
Well,
TJ, don't look
you-
that up unless you look at the images first, because a lot of images pop up.
Oh yeah, true.
I wouldn't
Do
be
you-
sharing your screen.
All right, hold on.
do you
This
all
is the-
remember? Do you all remember Debbie Harry,
Hello,
this
nice
is the-
to see here.
the singer in Blondie?
Yeah.
This is the cover that Mike did.
She was
Doesn't show
77
anything,
the
but-
other day.
No,
That's the cover Mike did.
Oh,
it
that's
isn't?
cool.
That was
There you go.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That was 2000.
See?
77.
And look at that. That's a 3D print of the
TJ's
actual
not looking.
magazine
Look, TJ.
with the barcode. It actually has the barcode for the magazine, too.
What year was that penthouse?
That's Playboy.
2003.
Playboy,
Hey,
2000.
TJ. Night Train showing
Oh,
you the picture.
probably got a copy of it
And
somewhere. in
she
his
still
house.
looks good, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I just googled what she looked like now. Hold on.
She still looks good.
their battle to maybe transfer your way through to the All Star.
This is
I still can't see them pictures.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Way too bloody small.
You know,
this 2005.
I don't
and this is
recognize her
now.
one bit. I have no idea what she's ever been in.
No.
Well, you can
Well, if you've
tell she
seen-
spends a lot of money.
Have you
on
seen the
cosmetic
scary-
surgery. Look
have
at
you
her
seen
She
lip.
looks
Scary-
like every other. She looks like every other pretty
Yeah, but-
Hollywood
but-
bimbo.
Yeah.
Hey,
Looks like she's
Donald,
had some
have-
lip injection.
have you seen the scary movies?
Nope.
And she's
I
had
think
her,
so, yeah.
she's had her cheeks.
She was the
done,
one.
everything. her
She
whole
was the
face.
one where the ghost stabbed her in the boob and pulled out her implant in the movie.
I remember that gag. I don't remember her.
Okay, well that was one of the roles she played, where she was running from the ghost and the ghost stabbed her in the chest and pulled out her implant.
That was pretty funny, actually.
I think all of us probably.
What, you mean the implant came out stuck on the knife, or he actually
Yeah.
reached in and took it?
Yeah,
No, it come out on the
they were making fun of her boob implants in the movie because it was a parody movie.
Race is just way longer for you fight runs moving around. So the hats off to all the track people that made it happen.
What's Mike watching?
I'm sorry, you can watch it, but enjoy it. It's gonna be a great.
Looks like some kind of racing or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. What are you watching, Mark?
Race.
They're gonna play out once it's all.
Let's see.
You should do isn't there a Marilyn Monroe one? Playboy.
I think so.
Part of when they would try to act up to the car.
So yeah, that
We've got tight.
there's look at the Star Wars lithophane.
Oh, that's cool.
They'll have to have a plan.
That is really cool.
To start this race on the softer.
That
Not
came
the
out good,
Jamie Lee
Mike.
Curtis one.
They have to adjust the balance of the car, and the team that can do that the best will probably be the
Oh,
winner.
that's
Look at
cool.
oh, that one came out really good.
Yeah.
Pick his brain off that happened with the car black went so free. But you know, with the team starting on that softer option tire that you talked
Oh, that's
about.
Ooh, Harley Quinn.
Baby.
Yeah,
Harley
yeah,
Quinn.
she's bad.
This break just to have some long run speed. We don't know how the caution
Yeah.
Oh, that is cool
Oh,
looking.
that's cool.
strategy here. Putting on that tire that may last a break into that halfway break.
And as a fan watching, I hope there's not a caution.
That's-
If you think back to Bristol when we had
Oh, Grinch.
Looks like an M&M Grinch.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flimsy Grinch, girl.
stinks to be in the car and have that happen to you, but if you get to
These ones I can't light up. I have to pull these ones out. Maybe. Hold on. We can light them. We can light them. Where's
Those
my
turned
US?
out good, man. It's crazy how long they take too, and they're so thin, like.
Yep.
But they're so detailed though. Look at that.
Not before them
Wow, yeah.
saw what happened, but take it through your perspective. We heard from Carson. You came over there, you had a talk with him, but first
That is cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
A strong first stint there.
So yeah, these are all running off the LED light bars from Bamboo for $10 for the light box.
It's the frame. I'm taking it. It prints the frame, and then that just pops in the back.
So the frame actually locks in and everything. Like really.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah. Come on, come on.
You
Get
got
out
them light boxes over here.
of there.
Joe, you should get some of those from Bamboo. The light kits. Those are pretty cool.
You
So
ain't got them over here yet.
you print the frame, but here's
Oh,
the
you gotta
light
print the
bar
frame.
that comes in that you buy for $10. It's got USB-C on the back.
Oh, that is cool.
That's
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Panel,
That'd be perfect for what you were doing too, Joe.
Right.
Yeah, no.
a light blocker, and then the lithophane.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And then
Yeah, that would be cool.
these
Yeah,
are all
'cause you don't
Okay.
you don't have to have a Bamboo to order those if you.
You know, Joe, if you got that equipment set up, you could do some of the graduation photos, offer that as an extra.
oh big.
Too much work.
And I'm
Not
talking
if
about,
you had-
you could
not
offer
if you had a
$200 or
Bamboo, Joe.
$300.
He would have to have a Bamboo because trying to do multicolor lithophanes.
Yeah, the multicolor with those
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah.
that would be a pain in the ass without having that AMS or whatever it is.
Yep.
Well, the team pictures this year, I'm offering I'm offering the 18 by 24 yard sign of the player. Then I'm offering the I think it's the 18 by 12 by 18 head on a stick. So they could be up in the stands with the head on the stick of their player. And I hate making those. And all I have to do is put them on a diagram and send them into the company. I hate them because then I got to get them back and get them to the customers. And I just hate doing that. I might sell 20 of them. And it costs me, if I buy one, it's $25. That's how much it costs. If I buy two, they drop to about $18. When I get to about 6, they go down to about $5. And usually I sell about 20 each. So I get them for about $3 to $5 each.
Okay, what do you,
But I
what,
charge
do you
them,
what do you charge them?
I charge them $25.
You're too cheap.
So, well, I know, but the thing is the other place in town sells them for that. So I've got to compete with him.
Nice.
So I'd rather make $23
That's cool, man.
on 20 people than make $28 on 5 people, you know.
That's a cool globe.
But I started doing the signs last year, and they really liked them. This year they asked me if I was going to do the heads. So I'm doing that this year. I got the envelope ready. I just got to print it.
Mike, did you say the light bulbs are on Bamboo's website?
Those flat panel ones, yes.
Look
I
at the
can't find
detail on
them.
that globe.
You send us a link.
Uh-huh.
They're not on the UK or the US one that I can see.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
main.
David, you can print a middle finger and then turn it on when Laura pisses you off.
I'm going to print one that says, "Shut up, Laura."
I'm going to be honest, Justin. I like the idea, but I'd rather just do the real thing and just give it a proper middle finger.
Yeah, David wants to be genuine.
Justin,
Well, I
check
mean,
your messages.
In reality, she could take the frame and use it as a weapon on David. So yeah, that's probably smarter.
Yeah, and
At least he
Justin,
can flip her off and run.
Justin, she said, check your messages. I think you might have upset her now. You've had it.
I'll have to look on my phone. Give me a minute because I don't have it on my computer anymore. I took Messenger off because it was always fucking up. It was
Because of
annoying me.
Laura?
No, because it was annoying me because it was never. It would always freeze up and
That's not
I
what
was
you told me. You
constantly-
took it off because Laura kept bugging you.
no. If I would have done that, I'd have took it off my phone too.
Well, you should put it back on. How are we going to get in contact with you?
Yeah, put it back on your computer.
Yeah, how's Sarah going to keep messaging you?
I have my notifications turned off on my computer anyway, so even if I get a message, I don't know I got it unless I look at my phone.
Yeah, but you
Because
need
when
to
I'm
put-
playing
you need
games
to
and
put 'em
screen
back on.
recording, I don't want a bunch of fucking notifications constantly popping up. It's annoying.
Okay, we'll just put it back on. We won't send you notifications. We'll just ring you.
Because when I'm playing the game, sometimes notifications will come up and they'll literally block part of my screen, and then I have to go out of the game. Yeah, I have to get the cursor out of the game in order to collapse them. So I just have them turned off.
Anyone good at hacking computers? Maybe we could do a few mobs here.
Yeah, I can manage it. Give me a machete, I can hack any computer.
Now you did a good job on those, Mike. Those look good.
Yeah, those are, yeah, I like them.
The lithophanes are fun. Especially the color ones, just to see the color blend come out of them and whatnot. I did
Well,
some I did like 4 of them with pictures of me and the wife for a display one, and then I did a couple for my daughter for her birthday or whatever. Took pictures off the Facebook page and threw them up into a lithophane and made a frame for them and the light box.
Racking
Yeah, I
up those
can't-
brownie points
I
with the
can't
wife,
see
huh?
you selling many lithophanes of you and your wife on a car boot sale.
No, but I'm saying he racked up brownie points
Why
by
not?
making a nice
What are you
little
trying to say there?
picture of her.
Any heartburn over those reds running that 100 laps? I know we talked or heard some concerns maybe about.
Alright, let's somehow get these to sell.
Is that Dale Earnhardt?
I hope they were out. I think that's really what the target is. I'm assuming.
Okay. You
Take care of the stuff.
You
To go.
and
Saw
Mitch.
Ooh, it's a close finish.
full of different places to kind of get that place for so we haven't got that far, but right now we have to.
Oh, that's cool.
Alan with the fly shades out there.
And the wife.
Oh, that's awesome.
Chef Xander Schauffele's got to birdie the last to win. Otherwise, he's in a two-way playoff with Bryson DeChambeau.
It looked better up close, but with the lighting and the camera, they suck. But yeah,
Hey, Bill.
regular pictures taken.
Hey, Justin.
Uncle Bill.
Laura says, shut up.
I like how Uncle Bill just sneaked in there. No one knew he was there. Just driving along with the shades on.
Well, you guys kept me company all the way up.
Hey, Uncle Bill. Yay.
Now I'm on my way back. So hi, DJ.
Hi, Uncle Bill. How are ya?
I'm good.
You got
DJ,
it.
how many fingers am I holding up?
2.
How many blades should be on a prop?
Well, it depends on the prop. I mean,
Hey, I put
Well, a four prop should have.
Oh,
four
did
props.
you hear
Good
what
thing
he
you didn't
did?
have 5 blades on there. He'd have been all messed up and not figured it out.
Like, you didn't hear what he did. He didn't hear what he did.
I put new ones on. I put new ones on.
Now, tell
yesterday.
him what you did first.
Okay, so first we were out flying yesterday. I was with Maddie and Alec, and I had crashed my Avata into the ground, and the battery came out, and the jog strap fell. So I had to find the jog strap, and then when I picked it up, I got back to where we were, and I had noticed one of the props had broken.
One prop out
Someone
of
tells
all.
me if your jock strap falls off, you're probably not wearing it properly.
Yeah.
That's what I was starting to think. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, one blade on one prop broke off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stop.
it broke
So
off.
you know what their
Stop. My
solution
blades
was?
for the quads, yeah.
These brain people.
Stop
They
calling
turned
it.
around and they cut off all the blades and left 2 on each motor.
It probably flew all right with a little bit of prop wash and whatnot, a little jello in the video from unbalanced props.
Well, can you imagine how much harder it made the
Burn
motors
out the
run?
motors.
run?
I'm sure. All that unbalancing trying to feather it in and smooth it. Yeah.
Well, now I put the.
Oh, Mike, did you hear what he did? He cut off.
Made him two
Ended up
blades.
with two props on each one.
I
Two
got,
blades.
I got
Two blades
5
on each prop.
I got
Balance
5
them out,
five
Pete.
of them. I got 5 on them now.
Oh, you haven't cut them down to 1 yet?
No, no.
He's gonna cut him down to 3.
Now, TJ, you're not supposed to say you crashed it into the ground. It's just a
Okay.
heavy landing.
Oh yeah, that's probably what it was. Just a heavy.
Just a
landing.
hard landing.
Yeah. But yeah, I test flew it yesterday and it flies pretty fun. It flies good now.
Well, obviously
Bill,
they're not
Bill,
modified
I
props.
worry about who he runs around with this gang of 3. If they're thinking about cutting blades off of props, you know.
I don't know. You don't think it would have been better to just wait to get another prop, TJ? I'm just curious.
Well, I mean, I didn't have any extras with me at the time, so.
Oh, God
Yeah,
forbid
but
you
you-
could have wore guns.
Good time. That's the key words right there. With you at the time.
Yeah.
Which means you had more props. You could have just waited and,
Yeah, because you
or you could have brought
really-
extras with you, knowing that you could crash it into the ground.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's asking a lot. I mean, at least the batteries were charged this time.
Well, you know,
Yeah,
he was more worried about he lost his jack strap, you know?
I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
I
dude,
lost
you
the-
could have. That
I
could have
lost the
ended
job strap,
badly,
but I
though.
found it.
Yeah, but you're lucky because that could have ended real badly.
Yeah.
Hello,
The
Tim.
jock strap isn't working very well if the battery ejected from it, and that's what it's made for, is to hold the battery in.
Yeah.
Well, TJ, he modified the jockstrap too. So
Well, you shouldn't have worn it to the meetup, you know.
that's right. He wears it to the meetup and then he puts it on the drone.
Not at all.
Gotta warm it up, you know.
Yeah, I gotta warm it up.
Anyway. So what did you do with your double prop Avada props? You should market them.
Yeah, market. Yeah, sell them for like 25 cents.
Tim's in the chat. What's up?
You should be able to at least get half the price that they were originally.
Yeah.
half off props. When you absolutely want to,
Uncle Bill, did you
destroy.
Did you
I'm
see
sorry,
did you see the video I posted?
No. When was that?
It was like when Alex and I were flying, we almost had a head-on collision.
When did you post this?
Like yesterday.
After he changed it to 2 props.
All right, I need to get out. I gotta go to the club. I gotta get my smoke for the week. I haven't been anywhere today.
I gotta go to the club.
It's always best to catch it on a Sunday night.
Yeah.
It's when they start getting rid of all the shit. Clearing it out for the week.
Not a lot of Sunday traffic on the turnpike.
But Donald's still cooking in the kitchen.
Is he?
He's taste testing now.
I had crab cakes at the world famous Crab Bill's restaurant.
Krabby Bill's restaurant. You had crab cakes.
I went to Krabby Bill. Yes, I did.
What's on your arm? Oh.
No,
No, she had something on her arm. I was
TJ,
like,
oh, whatever.
You should say, "I'm sorry, dear. I have a question. What do you have on your arm?"
What kind of sticker is it?
I did a mud run, TJ.
Oh, let's get muddy.
Probably. It was amazing.
She did it. She done did a mud run today, I guess.
Okay. And you should say, "Yes, dear. I hope you had fun."
Let me hear you.
Hey, Bill, we got to work on TJ, you know.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine. He's happy. He got his drone back. No harm, no foul. You know, his ESCs didn't burn up. You know, whatever. He's good, right?
Yeah.
Because you had to get that other, that one more flight in. You couldn't just, wait to get new props. But it's your Avada, so you do what you want, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
It's my Avada, and I'll fly if I want to. If I want. Sky if I want to.
They go down.
You would fly too if your props only had.
I don't know.
Those are from Sita down by the falls.
Did you tell the wife what you did?
Yeah, well, no, I don't know.
He didn't know.
I didn't. No, he didn't.
I crashed into the ground. No, yesterday, and I had 8 props before, but then when it crashed, one of the props broke, and Maddie clipped all the props, and I had like four props all together.
The original was dead.
They're actually blades, but
they're blades, not props.
Blades, yeah.
Well, yeah, half off. I like it. Half off sale. But it worked, right?
Yeah, it still flew for a little while.
How did it fly?
It flies good now with the 5.
No. How did it fly with half? With the half blades?
Oh, it still flew good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That tells me you don't fly very well when it's normally. I think. I don't know. can't tell the difference. You must have been able to tell the difference.
I don't know. I think it flew the same. I don't know.
I love you, Steve.
I love you too, Uncle Bill.
Oh my
So,
God!
are you you said you were going back to the bowling alley right now?
No, I'm going home.
Going home.
Oh.
He went up
Going
and visited
home.
his dad.
Going home. Every son of a gun. I'm going. I was at my Fage's house up in up in St. Cloud. I was at East Lake to Hapakaliga.
Uncle Bill's Faja. Farger. What's a farger?
We had crab cakes, and I
Nice.
didn't have the New England clam chowder because he forgot to bring it. That cost him about $5 on his tip.
Oh, you
I didn't
ordered it, it didn't get delivered.
No, he forgot. Young kid, 19. I don't know. I was asking him stuff like how it, I want something cold, refreshing, and delicious. How's that lemonade-based mojito? Oh, I suppose it's good. I don't know. I'm only 19. All right. Well, give me that old-looking wench over there. Bring her over. Ask her how it is. But so he wasn't very helpful. But he was a nice kid. So
Well,
he
I'm
still got
sure
his, he got like 16% or a little better, probably 17. But I normally I'd leave $15. He didn't deserve it. He forgot my soap. Damn it. I asked him to recommend something, so he recommends the most expensive thing on the menu. What do you think, I'm a moron? I want things that people are complimenting. Oh, you get the most for your money for that. Well, you spend the most of your money for that. And actually, there were things that were that was the most expensive printed thing on the menu. Because a couple of things were market price.
Where the hell's this market?
Yeah, they were ridiculous. Oh, for me, food's mediocre. It's all about the location. On the lake next, there's like a beach there right next to it. To go swimming. There's the docks. There's the marina to take the boats out. There's playgrounds. I mean, it's very nice there. The food was okay. It wasn't great. Like the crab cakes. When a cook doesn't know what they're doing, they over manipulate the crab mixture before they make the patties. So all the lumps disintegrate. You know what I mean? There's no lumps in the crab cakes. And that's a sign of an inexperienced cook. And that's how mine were, like your process. They weren't bad. They were fresh. They're okay. But they could have been better,
Yeah, you definitely don't want lumps in the crab cake.
No, you want lumps in the crab
do.
cakes.
Otherwise,
You gotta have pieces of crab that you can tell are crab.
Yeah. Actually, like juicy bits of lump crab meat in there. I mean, that's the whole point. Not all dry
dead meat.
worked to death. But anyway, I mean, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't great. It's okay. The macaroni and cheese on the side, that was good. A little soupy. In fact, Dad thought that was the soup. No, your soup's right there. I said, Dad, that's the macaroni and cheese. Oh. But it was very tasty, so I can't blame complaints. But anyway, it was nice, and I flew to drone while we were on the power plant. Taking that.
Good for you.
Right, what did I miss? Some absolute fucking bellend has just cut through the high voltage power cable trying to come. I hope he got fucking fried.
Oh.
Good job the UK power networks can revert your power back around the other way when this happens.
I hope he's okay.
I don't. Shouldn't be an idiot.
Okay. Yes, all idiots should die.
If you're stupid enough To get a pair of bolt cutters and go through a high voltage power cable, yeah, then maybe that's nature's way of saying you're done, mate.
Bolt cutters?
Whatever they used, there was a whole mighty big blue flash outside, and the whole power went off and came straight back on.
Okay.
Why?
It'd have to be a small cable for bolt cutters.
It's the underground power cable they've gone through.
They've gone through it with a JCB shovel then.
I don't know.
It's
Oh,
my
I'm on
body.
Back again.
Oh God.
Because they're like
Kidding.
700, nearly
Oh.
2.5 feet underground.
This is Basildon. They don't care how far underground it is.
With
they'll
a
dig down
with
and
a
get it.
layer of stone on top of them and a big plastic ribbon that tells them high voltage cable.
I don't think it really matters.
Mhm.
The fact is, they deliberately dug down to get to it.
Looks
Yeah.
like something a crackhead would have done.
And if they'd have gone through the normal procedures of getting a Public Utilities Street Works Act notifications, they'd have been told where all the services are.
Yeah, I can see that actually working. Could I get a permit to steal your power cable? Yeah, here you go, sir. And here's where the cable is.
I don't believe he intended on electrocuting himself. I'm just saying.
No, he probably didn't, but what did he think was going to happen if you start cutting through a power cable?
Maybe he did
voltage
intend on
one.
it. You don't know. Maybe he was depressed.
Maybe it was just a workman.
You know, I'm gonna take myself out, and everybody's wrestling on TV right now. You're watching a football match? Good shit.
It's not the first time this has happened, though. A couple of months ago, somebody climbed up the power cables of the train line and tried cutting that. That didn't go too well for him either. He got thrown off the freaking thing.
Well, A for effort.
It's becoming a big problem over here, people stealing power cables. I just don't get it.
It's the copper.
Yeah, I know it's copper.
He was doing to steal the power cable? Yeah, that's pretty stupid.
Yeah, you take the power cable to the scrap merchants and he's going to say, where'd you get that from? Well, I was a bit bored last night, so I just dug it up. And he'll go, oh, so you're the reason my freaking accounts aren't done.
I don't think you're supposed to call it copper in England. You're supposed to call it Bobby, right?
No, it's a copper. It's copper. Bobby is a slang term for a policeman.
So it's a copper.
Yeah, it's a copper, a bobby, a pig, whatever you want to call it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So the copper, allegedly, I don't know if this is a urban myth, but they call them coppers because of the buttons on their jackets.
I'm not
Copper
sure.
buttons. The coppers.
We call them pigs, or the police cars that they drive around in. They're called jam sandwiches.
Well, they call him Bobby or Peeler because
Yeah.
of Robert Peel. who started the
Robert
police
Peel.
force.
Bill, you can tell that David has a lot of respect for the police.
I have
Well,
a lot of
if the cop,
respect for the
if the
police.
copper was standing right next to him, I think he would be calling him officer. But that's
No.
my thinking.
If a
Okay.
police officer stood next to me, I'd be calling him sir.
Okay, sir is good. Sir is good.
Or mum.
I can imagine.
Or if he was
Mum.
if he was a chief inspector, I'd be calling him constable.
It's getting dark yet? take these sunglasses off. So.
It's pitch black here.
Although I'm going to admit, the last time I spoke to a police officer was when I was dressed as a rat in London, and this person sat on my tapped me on the shoulder, and I turned around to him and went, "What do you fucking want?" And he went, "Take off the head." I was like, "Beg your pardon?" He went, "Take off the head." And I went, "Why?" And he went, "Look down." And there are 3 red dots on my chest. It's actually against the law to dress up as anything outside Buckingham Palace. And I nearly got shot.
Laser sights.
Yep. At least he tapped me on the shoulder and told me first.
Oh, I'd imagine wearing a mask near the royal family might be frowned upon.
But it weren't a mask, it was a massive giant head. I was the rat from Ratatouille.
From Ratatouille?
Ratatouille?
Ratatouille.
Not Roland Rat.
No. The rat from Ratatouille.
It'd have been funny to wear that during COVID. My mask.
Mm-hmm. Oh, then you'd have been arrested for being out in public. Full stop.
Wow, it must be fun living in Europe. Holy crap.
Could you imagine the news headlines? Rat arrested for being out in COVID.
Dirty rat. Oh.
Unfortunately, I don't have that costume anymore.
Wow. Again, I am driving exactly 70 miles an hour. It looks like I'm standing still on. I'm going to speed limit.
Yeah, and all the other cars are like passing you by, like definitely
like I'm in a parking. Yeah, like I'm parked. This is this, and 70 that's not an unsubstantial speed limit. That's a fairly reasonable speed for a speed limit.
That's crazy.
TJ, don't believe that he's doing 70 down that road. That's a green screen.
That's a green.
70 is
You watch the
70 is
same
the
cars keep
maximum
going past.
speed limit on an English motorway.
I figured it out. I could do my 80, 85, whatever, all the way home, and then lose like 5 miles a gallon. I want to see what kind of gas mileage I get if I just stick to the speed. That's so much better.
Mm-hmm.
And gain what? 10 minutes? Not even 8 minutes on my way. Not worth it.
And you're going to get on a little bit safer.
And if you get pulled over, a lot of things are cheap in Florida. Registrations, no inspections. Tickets, not so much.
Yeah.
And then what that does to your car insurance, also not so much.
Yeah.
Not worth it to gain 10 minutes on my way home.
Yeah, is that your car, Mark?
But all these people are very
Yes.
important. They got important things to go do right now. That's what's going on.
Did you get
Yeah.
it from Justin's uncle in the
But
box?
what it is, we don't know, but it's got to be important.
I'm sure it's important. Life threatening.
Life
saving.
Life saving.
And speaking of, you're talking about dumb people. Dumb people eventually do. They thin the herd themselves.
Yeah. Do you get the same as we get over here? When you get a speeding ticket, you get so many points on your license.
Yeah.
When it gets to a certain amount of points, you get your license taken off you for so long.
I tried doing
and a big
doing
fine,
that
and you got to take a course to get your license back.
Yeah.
It's and eventually it'll take so many points off a year, I guess.
I tried doing that once. I tried to look up to see how many points I had. It wouldn't show me how many points I had.
Well, I used to carry a commercial driver's license in my pocket, and then realized not worth it because the alcohol level on that was half of the state alcohol level, and the system was like,
Higher.
I think, was it 6 points or 4 points or something? I mean, it was really low. You know, you're not allowed to make any mistakes with a commercial, even if you're not driving commercially, it doesn't matter. So you know, what you do is you turn it in, and it's considered. I could still get it back. It's considered stored or whatever. You know, I would have to. Plus, you know, I kept having to keep it enforced. They changed the rules. Even when you're not driving, you had to take a Florida Department of Transportation physical every year to keep it. It's like, well, I'm not paying for that just for a license I'm not really even using. But they assured me anytime I'm ready to get it back, if ever, I just have to request it and go get my physical. So, okay. So now I can have my drink an hour and drive. I don't get any points. I got a clean license. No, like I said, not worth it. Drive like
Man,
an idiot.
I've had so many tickets and gotten into so many wrecks over the years. I don't like. I was trying to see how many points I had on my record, but they wouldn't show me for some weird reason.
Why do you have so many tickets and points and accidents on your license?
Because I'm obviously not paying attention or something. I don't know.
He's a maniac.
Yeah, like in my lifetime, I've probably gone through like 10 vehicles, I guess.
Well, there was the time I had a flat tire, so I flattened the other 3 tires so it would be even all the way around.
Well, you want to drive straight.
That's funny. That's
I think between 1978 when I passed my test and 2000 when I stopped driving, I only had 3 speeding tickets.
I got to admit, I've been pulled over and given warnings. So, I mean, they look me up and say I got no points, no tickets, no warrants, no nothing. They give you a break. And especially if you have a commercial license, they know how badly that could F your day up. So you'd have to be doing, you know, if it's a decent cop, you'd have to be doing something pretty stupid for them to ticket you. You know, there is that part of it. But sometimes they're not so decent. They're trying to prove a point.
Yeah.
And I
Well, people don't realize. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I never got pulled over on my motorbike.
No, me either.
Why? Because you couldn't catch you.
You just, again, you got to be doing something pretty stupid.
Apart from the odd lunatics that give bikers a bad name, most bikers drive very sensibly and very carefully because they know they're going to come off worse.
You haven't seen guys riding bikes around here, popping wheelies down the main drag and weaving in.
Like I said, the odd few
stupid.
lunatics. Yeah,
that's common.
I mean, you're going to do that shit. You do it down empty roads or parking lots or something, and you smash yourself up, not endanger everybody around you.
Yeah.
I had a guy doing it right in front of it wasn't this truck. It was a different F-150 I had. The guy was maybe 30, a couple of car lengths in front of me, popping wheels, going down US. You're just an idiot. And I'm trying to give him distance, and he kept like slowing down so he could speed up to get the wheel off the ground. A moron. One little mistake, and he's hamburger. And I'd be pissed because he'd fuck my truck up. Yeah, you do see that. But if you see some gray-haired guy driving a 900-pound touring bike, just laid back and doing the speed limit, again, you'd have to do something pretty fucking stupid to give the cop a finger or something.
Well, is that a glaze? What is that?
Boston cream. It's a
You know,
Boston cream.
nobody wants to join me in the right lane going the speed limit. There's nobody behind me. I mean, not for long.
Is that the cream filled one? Oh, those are delicious. I love the cream filled ones. Those are good.
It's a Boston cream.
Yeah, Boston cream. Those are awesome.
They're in a class of their own. You know, somebody's just, you think they're being nice and they show up with a box of Dunkin' Donuts, you know, oh, how nice you. And there's one fucking Boston cream in there. All right, so you wanted to start a fight.
Yeah. Don't touch that. That's mine.
I like the ones we can get here where it's like coffee flavored icing on the top and a coffee flavored custard on the inside.
Sounds wonderful. Although, I don't know what custard is.
Custard.
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 Custard. You said coffee perfectly well, but custard. We call it custard here. I don't
Yeah, custard.
Yeah.
I said custard.
I heard you. Yeah,
I could say custard if you want.
10 minutes, starting now.
You sound like retard. I started liking. I like the ones with the apple filling in it. You know, like an apple pie filling with the crumble on top. Sometimes I get them like that, and some of those have also injected in there a little cream. Ooh, it's almost like having ice cream on your apple pie.
Yeah, almost.
Now
The bog standard one we get here is usually raspberry jam.
You know, I didn't like jelly donuts as a child. I thought they were disgusting, but I like them now. The taste change, I guess.
Yeah.
And I feel like a roadblock, man. It's almost an insult to your. It's almost an insult to your manhood.
Get a sign for the back of the pickup. What's it?
I do. It says Trump, make America great again. It's on the back bumper.
No, put police slow.
Yeah. That's not. I mean, this could be actually a turnpike vehicle. It's a white F-150, a white standard cab F-150. It could be. You put a sticker on the side of this, they would believe it. It's like a fleet vehicle.
Joe son's a cop. Yep.
Nobody's tailgating me. I'm appreciating that. So all I need is 102 miles of road rage. Here comes somebody.
Well, they have the option. There are a couple more lanes they can go round.
There's only 2 lanes on that side of the turnpike. The left lane is full of vehicles driving too close to each other. So the one in the right lane thinks behind me thinks you're going to get there faster by climbing up my ass.
Oh, maybe you got a nice ass.
There you go.
And because you drive on the right, is the right-hand lane the one you're supposed to be in normally? And
That's
the
right.
left-hand lane is for overtaking only.
That's the idea.
Mm-hmm.
You know, an officer can pull you over for hanging out in the left lane for excessive periods of time.
Yep.
I don't know. I always try to
Discretion,
like on the shoulders. I always like try to see if anybody's like lost money or whatever, like something or whatever. Like I'm like, I wonder if there's any money on the side of this shoulder.
Now I
That
understand.
would
Now I
explain
understand. Now
why
I
you keep
understand
crashing.
the accidents. The accidents and the tickets.
Yeah.
Oh, a quarter!
Ooh, a quarter.
Oh, with the bottle cap. Oh.
Oh, bottle cap. Oh, there's a bumper right there. Let's stop and pick it up. Oh.
I tell you, my dad, my stepdad was amazing at finding tools on the side of the road. And
Oh,
I don't
really?
mean TJ hitchhiking. I mean actual tools on the side of the road.
Real tool, not you, TJ.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Just joking.
Hey, TJ, looking for
TJ
money on the
thinks I don't
side
like
of the
him
road
because I
probably
bust his
cost you
chops.
more money than you found.
Look at what?
Looking for money on the side of the road has probably cost you more money than you found.
Yeah, probably right.
But he'd be driving down the road and he'd
match.
see as you would call a spanner, you know, and he had a collection of tools because people would stop, they break down, and they forget to pack all their tools away and they leave them on the side of the, you know, he was really like eagle eye, man. I don't know if that's from being a truck driver all those years or whatever. You know, what the hell did you see, Dad? Why are we stopping on a freaking highway? He'd run back, come back with a wrench.
I found a wrench on the side of the road. See?
Yeah, you can put it with your toolbox of mismatched tools,
Mismatched tools.
just like my tool bench.
I didn't
what I needed.
even know we had a traffic offence like this, but I'd driven down a street that was blocked off at the end of it, and it was like shopping where the main shopping centre was. So I dropped off the girlfriend and she'd gone shopping, and I reversed back up the street because to do a 3-point turn, I would have hit about 30 pedestrians. And I get towards the end of the street where I could back in and drive off, and a policewoman stopped me and wrote me a ticket for reversing an unnecessary distance.
So, you know, you didn't want to run over 30 pedestrians, so you only ran over 15. You thought you were doing them a favor. Yeah,
That's it. Yeah.
But it didn't affect you psychologically because it was back there. So you didn't have to look at their faces.
I got a letter from the chief constable. Sorry, slightly overzealous.
Well, you could argue that ticket. I don't think it was excessive. That's how far I had to back up to get out.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Seemed
That's what I'm saying.
It seemed just the right amount of backing up.
Yeah, I got a letter from the chief constable telling me that the policewoman that gave me the ticket was being overzealous.
Did you pass go? Did you collect $200?
Did
I
you?
didn't go to jail. I
did
did not
they-
go
did-
to jail.
Do not pass
Did-
go.
did
Do
you
not
drive
collect
up the
$200.
Hey, no, they wrote the
Did
ticket
they
off.
cut the ticket?
Yeah, they cancelled the ticket.
Oh,
So I guess you got to pass go and you got to collect $200.
TJ, you stuck on that idea?
I think so, yeah.
Right. What tickled him because my oh god.
Yeah, look at. You got several people clapping.
That's funny. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Human your Monopoly has all different street names than ours, doesn't it?
Yeah, shithole street, wrong side of the road street.
You got a new fan right there, TJ.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
I got the Star Trek version of Monopoly.
Mark, are you outside or are you inside?
Inside.
Oh, I keep seeing this pink like little flower thingy.
No,
every
that's
once
just
in a while.
goldfish.
That could be my fish. Yeah.
She's little goldfish getting in the car. Where are we
Yeah.
going?
Where are we going?
There is a pink plant in the goldfish tank.
Yeah. Every time you lift your head up a little bit, it goes. I won't say what it looks like.
There's speaking of Monopoly, there's this novelty company that makes Monopoly for whatever town you live in. Well, I'm probably not all of them.
Yeah.
But, like, I work
Oh yeah. Cause we actually used to sell the different Opolis because at Walgreens because they had a Jupiter Opoly, then there was a
Monopoly.
a brewopoly, and
Monopoly.
there's a wineopoly. There's a wineopoly too that we have.
Monopoly.
Well, we
Is
had
it on the front of it?
There's a Stewardopoly. For Stewart,
As a
and
rep-
they,
Right. The
and
Prairie
they
are
put
packing in.
and they put the local businesses, on the board.
Yeah.
And Stewart Bowl was on the board. They chose us, which was cool. And then they had one
nice.
for Port St. Lucie. We laughed at them because St. Lucie Lanes wasn't on it.
Anyway.
It's kind of stupid because St. Lucie Lanes is really old. Been there a long time.
As a
company
representative
that
of
does-
America, I'll have to agree with the Brits.
Right.
Monopoly.
And the company that does these games is called
Waddington's.
Hasbro. Because they
Waddington's.
It's Waddington's Hasbro. But anyway,
sure-
you
I'm
can
sure they're
actually
right.
go on their website and create your own.
Yeah.
I have a Bibleopoly. You don't go straight to jail, you go straight to hell.
A Bible.
It's Monopoly, Joe. Monopoly.
It says Bibleopoly.
No, Monopoly.
I don't think
Bible
mine
Monopoly.
says Star Trekopoly. I'm
So
sure
Trek-
it says
Trek-
Monopoly,
Trek-
Star Trek
Star
edition.
Trekopoly.
Yeah. This is the problem, though, Mark. They take everything that's great about British and make it bad. What the hell did just happen there behind Justin?
What? Monopoly is British?
Yeah.
Britishopoly.
How is it British?
Waddington's are a British toy making company.
Hasbro is a British toy making company?
Hasbro didn't make it. Waddington's did.
Waddington's made it, but they were sold out
see,
to Hasbro.
what they're
And it was
trying to say.
was it based with Park Avenue and Boardwalk and all those American streets?
No, it didn't have American names. It had
Park Lane
London
and
Street.
Mayfair,
Those are
London streets.
really.
Uh-huh.
Slow down,
Wow.
Ben. You're taking over that red car.
And London railway stations. Fenchurch, Marylebone.
Yeah, those things aren't on our
King's Cross and Euston. No, it won't be.
Ours
The
is based
original
on
Monopoly was based in London.
That's what I
Atlantic
was
City.
saying. Because the original was London. Yours got changed when it went over there.
Yeah,
Because you
I'm
wouldn't
looking it up.
recognise any of the streets.
I'm looking it up.
I'll do it
You
for you.
Londoners. You think you
They
invented everything?
invented everything. Didn't you know that, Bill?
Yeah. I know Monopoly, Tooth Decay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Constipation.
Yeah. Oh, slavery. Actually, London was the first, or England was the first Western nation to fight slavery. To actually literally ban it, fight it, get rid of it. Yep. And literally fight it on the seas and everything. Yep. It just called it something else.
Just wait up. We know, I can see it here.
Tim must be at work.
Yeah, it's Monday morning.
Seems
now.
he made it.
Mark?
It's actually 9:30 in the morning for Tim.
9 in the morning.
Mark, I'm afraid we're wrong.
What?
Monopoly was first invented in Atlantic City.
I said, thank you.
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City. And when Waddington's bought the copyright of it, they were the first ones to go into mass production and made the London version. However, the inventor of the game was in Atlantic City, but he didn't mass produce it. It didn't get mass produced until Waddington's took it over.
Now, just because it was invented in America doesn't mean to say that it was.
Mark,
there it is.
Even I'm conceding on this one. It's American. They can have it.
There it is, Justin.
There it is.
Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is.
Yeah, it was invented in America, but we perfected it.
There, see, there,
well, there is that.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
I can just see the American version now.
British are going to write a book. I did it.
No. The British version, we go around.
How many streets and railway stations do you know in Atlantic City?
How many streets?
None. Well, First Avenue, Second Avenue, Third Avenue.
What are you talking
Fourth
about?
Avenue, Fifth Avenue, Sixth Avenue, Seventh Avenue.
Oh, here we go. Okay. I think I can get the board up here. Let's have a look.
Don't you have in it streets that go north to south and avenues that go east to west or something?
In what?
No idea
Monopoly?
what you're talking about.
No, me either.
In the American classic grid system
Mark's
of
trying
streets.
to alibi his stance.
There is no classic grid system. It's
Yes, there is.
There's not. I mean, in New York City, maybe.
yeah, but there's every city and town's way different.
Yeah, we don't have a first, second, third, fourth in Port St. Lucie.
Right, before we go
All named after Indians and shit.
Right.
Indian
Before
tribes.
we go any further on this,
All right.
right, we have to concede the Americans were the ones that invented it, but we're not going to concede that we're the ones that perfected it because this was the American version.
What is this?
This is Monopoly.
Oh.
It was first invented.
Where are you at?
I mean, it's quite weird, isn't it? This
Pretty
corner
basic.
Get
toll
up on the train.
taxis $5. This corner says poorhouse public park. I mean, poorhouse. What the hell?
Poorhouse.
Yeah. The other side says owner Lord Blue Blood, London, England. No trespassing. Go to
Get down.
jail.
Get down.
Steve, told
Over
you it
here,
was English.
This corner. Get down. Crouch down.
But that was the original. There was no houses, no hotels, no railway stations.
No.
Well, the board doesn't have hotels. You put the hotels on the streets.
Yeah, but it doesn't. This game, the first version of it, didn't have them. Because look, all you have is rent. You buy it for $180.
But how do you know when
and you rent is $18?
Well, they
How
all
do you
had
know-
rent, but the rent would go up as you develop the property.
How
I mean,
do you
this
know
one,
where you
absolute
could put
necessity
houses
clothing,
and
take $5.
how do you know where you could put houses and hotels on if none of the streets have got a colour on them, so you don't know which set you've got complete?
But look, the go to jail sign is here.
What year was Monopoly first invented?
Good question.
1903 by Liz Maggie.
Yeah, LJ Maggie, board game.
A woman.
Application applied March 23rd, 1903. Patented January the 5th, 1905. Its patent number is 748626.
That's a U.S. patent number.
Exactly.
Huh.
But we was the one that perfected it to where it is now.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Oh, actually, well, I'm going to backtrack on this.
Oh no.
Yeah. Britain was the ones that invented Monopoly.
There we go.
Before we named it Monopoly, it was actually called Landlord.
Okay.
It was called the Landlord's Game in 1903, and then when Waddington's took it over in 1935, they
Changed the name
called
to
it
Monopoly.
Monopoly. And then in 1935 to 1991, it was also owned by the Parker Brothers, and Hasbro took it over in 1991 till present.
But because the name had changed, that means
We
you
created
invented it.
Yeah,
Okay.
because originally
we invented
you only had two
Monopoly.
players.
She invented Landlord.
Yes.
We invented Monopoly.
Yeah. And you only had two players of Landlord, where you can have 8 players of Monopoly. Although,
I wonder which person decided that they would use a dog, a top hat, and iron.
well, they had to change it from the American version because
car.
it was machine gun, rocket launcher, Challenger tank. It just wouldn't work, would it? Going around the streets of London in a Challenger tank.
Ku
with a
Klux
machine
Klan
gun.
figure.
So, yeah, we have to concede the original Landlord was American, Monopoly was Britain. We perfected it, we renamed it. The name it is today. There you go.
Oh, what is it got? Spaghetti and meatballs?
No, it's a lot of bollocks.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
That's proper pasta bolognese, as they would say in Italia.
I had to turn the volume down a little bit because all that stuff coming out of the UK was kind of smelly.
Wait till you see what's coming out of you when you finish that lot.
That's already coming out of me, so I ain't worried about
Do you add chili sauce to your meatballs?
it. No.
Why not?
David, the Landlord's Game was patented first
Yes, I just
by
said that.
Maggie, an American.
Yes,
Yeah, you said that.
We
the
said that.
original version of the game was called the Landlord Game.
Yes,
That
the
was
Landlord Game
1903.
became one of the first board games to use continuous path
Yes, and
without clearly
after.
defined start and end
Yeah.
spaces.
Exactly. And then in 1935, I think it was, or 38, what which one it was now.
35, you said.
When Waddington bought the patent, they converted it and called it Monopoly, the game it is today. They completely transformed it. You have a start, but you only have an end when you run out of money.
Who bought the game?
Waddington.
Waddingtons.
Parker Brothers, 1910.
Yeah.
Yes, but they
They were
kept
English
it as the
as well.
landlord. Waddingtons were the ones that bought it. I think, and the Parker Brothers still have part control of it.
Oh, now this is getting muddy. I don't know. Now you can tell me the Parker brothers were from England.
No. Parker Brothers own the American side of it.
The 13 colonies were originally from England too. So really, you invented
Well,
everything.
yeah, the Americans were originally from England. Well, half of them.
Right, but anyway,
from
it doesn't
Ireland.
matter. The Parker Brothers own the American franchise of it. Waddington own the full side of it, and Hasbro, under license, produces it for the UK and most of the world. And then there's 4 other companies that do it for India, China, and Australia.
And the Parker brothers took it in turns to be the butler for Lady Penelope.
Yeah.
I've always had a soft spot in my heart for Hasbro because they produced my first favorite toy,
Which was?
G.I. Joe.
I think Hasbro was an American company originally, weren't it?
So G.I. Joe came out, I think, in 1964. I was 3 years old, and I had one when I was
Now you got me thinking.
David doesn't believe that Hasbro was an American company.
No, I didn't say that. I said I think it is.
Well,
It is an American company.
It's
Yeah, so we
listed on
sold
New
it.
York Stock
We
Exchange.
sold it back to America.
You sold it back and get that.
See, we're clever. We buy things and then sell them back to you for more money.
But at least he can't claim Lego. That's dangerous.
I had a GI Joe that like you turned it on and it crawled and then it had like a little gun. It goes.
Those are bullshit. That's not the G.I. Joe I'm talking about. I'm talking about the original 11-inch figure that had like joints. And he's got one hand that was like he had one hand that was like Artie's, with 2 fingers and the rest were curled up. Because that hand is the one you put the gun in. And one other hand that looked like he was going to give you a karate chop with his thumb out. And the original one. Now, the only one that wasn't like the original one that I can accept is when they came out with G.I. Joe with lifelike hair. But you're talking about those little plastic 8-inch ones that had all kinds of crazy battery-powered shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the UK, we called it Action Man.
Well, there was an Action Jackson. We abused that one. That was my brother's. He had we had G.I. Joe's. He had an Action Jackson. We buried it in the backyard for a while. Didn't know where it was. Side yard. I said, "Oh, he died. It was during the war. He died a hero.
He died.
So we buried him." Took him a long time to find it.
At least y'all were nice enough to bury him.
Yeah.
I think Action One was that made by Mattel. Can't remember now.
Yeah, Mattel, another British company.
The Foggiest idea who Mattel are. I just know we had toys made by them.
Anyway, because you've ruined Mark's night now by claiming.
Well,
the landlord
Subbuteo was British.
Well, of course
You
it
gotta
was. We
wait.
invented soccer. We invented Subbuteo.
Yeah.
Wait.
But anyway, don't worry, Mark. Let me ruin their heads.
Because Subbuteo was soccer and cricket.
The dinosaur noises in Jurassic Park were made of the recordings of tortoises having. Now, every time you watch that film and hear it roar, you're going to know a tortoise had a good time.
That's what it sounds like.
David, if that's what you're researching, that explains a lot.
No, it just came up. That actually came up on Facebook.
Yeah,
Something to do with what I'm
David just
researching.
let you into his mindset, you know?
Yeah.
You guys.
Why does it smell like beans and toast in here?
Beans and food.
Maramite.
You are.
No, you are. So who
Someday I
else
gotta
is, who Bill, you're going on at what, 10 o'clock tonight?
We'll see.
Bill's going on late.
That's the theory.
Yeah,
And
3 a.m.
Who
here.
goes on at 8 o'clock?
Excuse me.
Wedgie.
Paul.
Wedge and Big, okay.
Paul Brown.
Eric's live right now.
Who's live right now?
Eric from
Eric
E-drone.
Um
E-drone.
what's it?
E-drone.
Yeah, E-drone. That one.
No, it's E-drone.
He got married 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Ah. I'm not sure who he is. I don't know everybody.
He was the one that was helping Philly Mike sort out his Part 107 and build some of his FPV drones for him.
He was counseling Philly. Look where that
Oh,
got.
he did a fabulous job there.
Yeah.
Eric spelt with a K.
Only 14 more miles to get off the turnpike. Oh, very exciting.
Very exciting.
Didn't know what his second
Yeah, I
name
could
was.
see the allure to playing Euro Truck. You know, just sitting there staring at the road, turning your wheels, stepping on your brake.
What
Very
is
exciting.
his second name?
Excuse me. We make the game more exciting. We don't just stare at the road, step on the brake, etc. We ram
They
people
run
off
over
the
people.
road. We tip the truck. We go for spins and stuff. Right? If you want to liven up the your driving, we don't recommend you do that.
We fill up the petrol. We bump the
Pay the
tires
toll
with the
booth.
tire thumper.
No, it's diesel on trucks.
Yeah, you do use diesel. I know. I just wanted to say petrol because it just sounded British.
rather than gas. Yeah.
That
I
was
know.
an
I used to
invented
drive.
British word.
Why don't you just do a high five?
I drove truck briefly.
Because we won a crown victory. Aubrey did.
Oh, you
Big
game.
lightning strike to my left over here just now.
Yeah, that's what I got. I got a notification about like thunderstorms or whatever.
Well, I
Eric
just saw one.
Marvel.
I
That's
don't know.
his
I don't
name.
know if it came through. I don't know if it came through on the camera there, but I just saw one on the left.
It did not.
He's
Did
called.
not? Okay.
He's called Eric Marvel.
Exit 152 closed. 9 to go to next exit. Wow, that would suck if I had to get off that exit. Well, I mean, the next exit 10 miles away, and you'd have to drive 10 miles back. That would suck. I'll tell you what would really suck is if my exit was closed because the next exit is like 30 something miles or further. I forget. It's pretty damn far. I missed it.
You're in an off-road vehicle. Just drive it
You
off-road.
can't turn around on the turnpike. It's illegal.
Justin, are you still in the market for a new
Who
monitor?
said turn around? You drive
Turn
off-road.
around, Barry. Oh, turn.
What'd you say, David?
Barry.
Are you still in the market for a new monitor?
No. I got two
What about
new
this?
monitors.
What about this one?
What
Oh,
is
for
that?
fuck's-
A
no, I don't want
TV?
that.
A coffee table TV?
No, it's a monitor screen.
Oh.
Very old school.
Cathode ray tube.
You would get some serious lag on that fucking.
CRT.
Yeah.
Now, say what you want about CRTs. They lasted forever.
Yep.
Tell you what,
Took
they
a lot
don't
of
let
room
go
in
of your
your-
bag when you drop one, though.
You had
Took
to
up a
align
lot
the
of room
gun.
in your desk.
You had to align the guns every now and again.
Yep. Degauss. You would degauss them.
And degauss it, yeah.
Degauss.
Tim, if you're watching, I got another crown victory.
Gauss.
What's that? What's that?
Justin's claiming he's gained another crown through victory on the game. However, what he's
It
failing
only
to tell everybody,
demagnetize it.
Now, don't take that from Aubrey. That's her third victory she's won with me.
You
She was
mean
very
third
excited,
victory
happy
she's
about
won for you?
Yeah. She, to be honest, she's not really all that great at the game, but she likes playing with me, so I play with her.
Wait,
I play with her.
Biggs up. Paul's about to be going live.
She isn't. She knows
Oh,
that.
don't-
That's why she likes playing with me because I watch her back when we're playing.
Right. Can she hear you? Can she hear us?
Yeah.
Aubrey, don't
No,
take
she
that
can't
from
hear.
your.
No, she can't hear you, but she's in the room with me.
Yeah, we saw that.
We should be able to speak.
He's
We should be able
filtering,
to
he doesn't
speak
give
to her.
her
We should be able to tell her, don't take that crap from your dad. If he does this, tip a drink over his head.
Oh, trying to get her butt whooped or something? Does that at my computer? We're gonna have a serious problem.
As if you would ever lay a finger on that girl. As if.
Exactly.
As
I
if,
love that little
as
girl.
if.
That's my baby. She's told her mom 2 or 3 times that I was her favorite parent.
Oh,
Hands
man.
down. So
So she is trying to get her butt whipped,
Yeah. And how much did it cost you?
metaphorically speaking.
me and Aubrey are really close. That's my little baby.
I know, she was standing right next to you.
Yeah, she spends a lot of time with me. I was real close with the other two when they were that age, but because she's so much farther apart from them and they're teenagers now and they're little assholes, she's all I got left, so.
She's all you got left. Does your wife know that?
Oh, she's the
someone
same way.
No, I mean, there's
That's
someone else
Aubrey.
in your household besides your children. Just saying.
Oh, no, I'm just talking about the kids themselves.
Oh. You know,
So
those other
how
ones
old-
they're still your kids unless you sold them or something.
How old is Aubrey?
10, I think.
She's 10 and the other two are 15 and 16, so they're
Right.
Well, Justin,
They're only a
Justin,
year
how
apart.
how is the plans going for the adoption?
I don't know. I ain't looking into it.
I'm just saying. I mean, they're still your kids. Only one I got left, you make it sound like they moved to Europe or something.
No, the only one I have left that age that still wants to hang around me. The other two are just little asses and they don't want to do anything.
Oh, yeah, they've gotten to know you over the years. The other.
Bite my, you can bite me.
Actually,
No,
Paul's right, really. Because there's 1 year between the first two, then 5 years between the next. So 10 years would be just about right for the next one.
Nope. Ain't happening.
Well, he said that's his last one. That's why they're getting ready to have another.
Happens every time. I get less than 10 miles from my exit. The left lane is completely full, and there's a guy going 45 miles an hour. But they got to decide. Do I want to jump out in front of this fast-moving a-hole to the left? Or just hang
Must
out
be getting
behind him? Well,
close to
actually,
being-
this guy's up to 58 now, so he's
You must
I
be
can
getting
look back.
close to being home, aren't you, Bill?
well, that's the point. That's what I was just saying. I'm less than 5 miles from my exit. So, I mean, I don't mind hanging out a little slower than I'm going. but he's pushing the extreme here a little bit.
Wow, look at those
My-
trucks.
All them
My-
cars
my-
overtaking
Yeah.
you. All in one go.
Well, Paul and Dominic are live. If anyone was interested.
What's that, David?
Paul Wedging Big and Dominic are live.
Yeah.
Relatively.
I don't know who the other guy is.
Hey, check it out. You know what? I'm glad I got that Sam's Club. You know, you guys may or may not know. I got a Sam's Club membership just so I could buy cheap pizza for the meetup. And I've been buying. I bought gasoline yesterday. It was $3.19 at the Sam's Club, and it's $3.43 everywhere else. So that's pretty damn good. That's
Yeah,
nice, you know. It's
I've had a Sam's Club membership forever.
I have one of them too. I like Sam's Club.
24 cents a gallon.
Well,
Yeah,
I have
pickup
a Costco membership actually. We don't have Sam's, it's Costco here.
I used to have one when I worked for Walmart because we got it super cheap. If you're an employee.
I like walking around in there and just like.
All right, I'm going around this guy. He's starting to irritate me now. All right. Here we
I
go.
think I paid like $10 for my membership when I worked for Walmart. Never
That's
used
it.
it. But
Bill's gonna pull out and accelerate and use all the money up he saved on buying the petrol in the first place.
Jesus Christ. The guy, well, I mean, he wouldn't even pick a speed. He made it up to 60. He was like, all right, I'm almost there. I'll hang out there. Then it down to 50, 48. What the hell's wrong with you? Probably, you know, and that's when you got to worry. Maybe he's falling asleep. Might be time to get away from him.
well, supposedly they're getting real strict now on riding in the fast lane real slow.
Well, that was a tractor trailer.
No,
So
he was in the slow lane too slow.
Yeah, they're getting super strict in Florida about that. No. That was one of the
You're more
things they were
likely to
talking.
cause an accident by driving too slow than you are by driving too fast.
Yeah. Because other people aren't paying attention and they'll run right the hell into you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
no,
what,
that was-
that's what I was talking about, Dusty. I like going into Costco just to like sample everything, just like walk around there. But every time you go in there, it's so crowded. Like there's so many people.
You don't,
like,
you
what
don't
the
actually
hell?
go there to buy anything, just
So
to
many
go
people.
and try all the free samples.
Right, by the time he gets done, he done had lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Free lunch, yay!
I don't know, DJ. You kind of stand out. They might catch on.
TJ goes into Baskin Robbins and asks for a sample of each flavor, all 31 flavors. And he just has a free
Like,
cup.
let me
of
try
ice.
this one. Let me try this one. Can I try this one too?
I'm not quite sure. How about that one? Well, let me take that one and this one and add it to that one.
Add it to this one.
And how do they taste when you mix them together?
I don't know. Kind of it tastes good. It tastes pretty good.
Tastes good when it's free.
Yeah.
For God's sakes, I almost drove past my exit after all that bitch.
Oh no.
Telling you, the next exit is so frickin' far. I would have been a tad upset.
Is it actually raining or are you just washing the windscreen?
No, there was some rain here before, and
Yeah.
after I
So
got
it's
around
just
the
spray.
tractor trailer, there was a guy trailing a great big boat who kept running his boat off the edge onto the edge of the road and throwing water up onto my windshield. So yeah, the road's wet. Yeah, there was thunder and lightning and whatever down here. We didn't get. There wasn't nothing happened up in. There was nothing happening up in St. Clair.
So is it you that's had the tropical storm layer? Or,
Yeah,
Lalo.
Port St. Lucie area. But when I looked,
Lalo.
it looked like it was a little north, like Fort Pierce, the next town over. You know, the edge down right on the border of Port St. Lucie. Yeah, no, I know my dogs were going nuts. At least one of them. One of them could care less.
Mm.
It's funny how that is, sisters. The other one just starts trembling.
Yeah, if it starts.
That's pretty good,
outside,
Jesse.
my dog just comes in and lies on the sofa and goes back to sleep. It's only when she wants something to eat that she barks, which, as you may have noticed, is quite often.
All right, yeah, I think I'm gonna hop off
Pretty
here
much
and try to
every time she
Okay,
wakes up.
TJ, just make sure you make dinner for the wifey, okay?
All right, I'll talk with you all later.
Okay, bye-bye.
Cheers,
Later.
TJ.
See you, Teach.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna go say, "Where's my food?"
What's that? Dusty says, Bill, this is Florida. Left lane is 90 miles per hour or greater.
East Coast mother works in the hearing aid department at Costco's.
Pardon?
East Coast Thrills mother works in Costco's in the hearing aid department. Did you hear that?
Pardon? Need to go talk to her.
Hmm.
Of course, I won't hear what she's saying. All right.
Oh wow, that video got 96 views already. Jesus, not bad.
Which video?
Oh, the one I did of me and Daryl and his daughter jamming out on Mount Olympus.
And his brother Daryl and his other brother
Okay.
Daryl.
And his
bad.
cousin and his daughter. God, the whole of their family seemed to go on Fortnite with him.
Yeah, his wife plays, his daughter, his son, and him. Yeah, they all play together.
They all play together.
Wedge and Big named his live channel United States Drone Society live stream.
Yep.
That's always been
That's his channel. That's his channel, United States Drone Society.
Yeah, it's always been that.
That's his Facebook page as well.
Yep. I think since he got involved with drones, he did that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, like he said on Drone Seekers International earlier on, he started off in 2008 just doing vlogs. For some reason, then that looked like that black pickup had jammed on his anchors to a stop and then started coming backwards at you. But it was that you started going forwards.
Pickup? Where's there a black pickup?
The one that was on your left-hand side that was turning left at that junction.
Gotcha. Well, I didn't slow down. That might have had something to do with it. He was irritating me. He was taking too long. He was taking too long to move over into that lane and turn.
Yeah, no, he just flew past you for start and then stopped at the lights. And then you started going forward because your lights changed to go. But it looked like he was coming backwards at you.
Oh, you got scared from me? That's nice. That's nice. There's McDonald's.
Yeah, those.
Mm.
And that's right. I'm going to pass another McDonald's before I get there. And I'm only a couple of miles away. Actually,
Well,
not really
guys.
passing, but I'll be close to it.
I'm not calling it tonight, but my bed's calling me. Good night, everybody.
But I'm almost home.
All right, Paul's going to stay until you get home.
David, you leaving?
I am.
Okay, buddy.
We'll see you later.
See you later.
Hey, David.
Yeah.
How much further you got to go?
Oh, a couple miles. Not very far, a couple minutes.
Then about 20 minutes in the driveway pondering his life decisions.
And then it'll take him an hour to root through the fridge and see what his wife's made for him.
Oh no, there'll be several selections.
That's what I mean.
At least a few. Let me see. What do I know is in there? I know there's barbecue chicken in there. I know there's fried rice in there. Let me see. What else did she make? She made this. Shit. What are they called? Smileys? I don't know. There's something like that in there.
Your wife's a pretty good cook, isn't she?
She likes to cook. She'll see something on YouTube. She's like, oh, I want to try that. And she makes it. And actually, the barbecue chicken, she did it with Korean barbecue sauce, which she knows I love. So actually, that was a good. I mixed that with the fried rice. Enjoyed that.
Bite me, Tim.
I like.
Iranian president's helicopter apparently crashes in foggy. What?
Yeah, how about that, huh?
Yeah, that was this afternoon. David mentioned it earlier.
Yeah.
I must have missed that.
No, I was watching Fox News when it came across the wire.
Or it could have been that CIA Hellfire missile that, just accidentally hit the rotor.
Yeah, no, not even Iran is claiming anything like that. It was
Yeah,
bad weather.
They didn't say whether it had been shot down or whether it just crashed.
Oh, it was CIA
Or
fog, 100%.
Whether it was a suicide pilot.
No, I don't know. It's the president. It's not the president you want killed. It's the mullah or whatever his name is, the Ayatollah. The president can be elected out of office. The people of Iran, if it wasn't for the religious part of the party keeping control of that country.
It's this guy right here. You see
Yeah,
in the thumbnail.
the Ayatollah is the leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the prick.
Good, because the Iranian people
isn't
are not on the same page. I'll tell you that.
Isn't he the son or nephew of the Ayatollah that was there in the 80s, Khomeini, who caused all the trouble back then as well with Iraq?
Yeah.
Ayatollah
Ayatollah Khomeini.
Yeah, well, most of the Iranian people aren't on the same page as their government, so they actually quite a few of them that
I don't know about
actually,
most, but there's definitely a groundswell against it. There's been protests.
Yeah,
there's been I don't know about most though.
Well,
Dave,
AZ David's Iranian, and he said that most Iranian civilians are actually do like America, and they're more pro.
Most of the ones he knows, but he lives here, so he doesn't know what's going on over there. It's like I say, all Americans think the same as me, and they don't.
Well, the problem we have is that at some point in time, the radical factions have infiltrated the colleges, and they're teaching these kids some stupid shit.
How'd we get onto that?
Yeah, I don't know.
We just jumped from Iran to Columbia University.
Well, they're all tied together.
Okay.
At uni, we had a pro-Ayatollah Iranian, a pro-Shah Iranian, and an Iraqi girl in our class.
I thought that was the beginning of a joke. A pro-Shah Iranian, a pro-Iraqi Iranian, and what was the third one? Walked into a bar.
It was a pro-Shah, a pro-Ayatollah, and an Iraqi girl, and they were the ones that were at war with each other, kind of thing, in the early 80s.
Yeah, the Shah ran.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Oh, Tim, I looked into that. My
the Iraqi girl was quite tasty, actually.
I looked in my creator thing for that, and I just can't find where to look to see if I got anything for that. I'm trying to find it though. I spent about 30 minutes looking through there. So
Oh, my life decisions. Oh, my life. What do I do? What do I do? There you go, Justin. I don't want to make a liar.
Well, aren't you already like midlife crisis? You bought the F-150. You're doing all kinds of renovations to it.
I'm a little past midlife there, Haas. Unless I'm gonna grow to be 100.
I was trying to be. I was trying to be
126.
flattering. Okay, I was trying to be flattering. All right.
No, you're being sarcastic.
Shut up, Joe.
A used F-150 is not a midlife crisis, dude. Now that Harley in the good garage, that might be.
That young girl that moved across the hall is.
Is she still coming over and hugging on you, Joe?
No, I haven't seen her in a while.
Not ever since
I'm gonna go inside.
ass.
See you guys. I'm going inside.
Okay, Bill. Thanks for
I
joining.
put my stream together. Won't be late tonight. I gotta open tomorrow for that.
Okay.
I looked up some videos, Tim. I couldn't find one pertaining to that, but I'm still looking. I'll figure it out. And I sent an email off to Epic about it. So.
All right, guys.
Okay, we'll
Ciao.
see you, Bill.
Okay, see you later, Bill.
Ciao for now.
Yeah, I wonder what. That'll be interesting to see what happens with this whole Iranian president, though.
Yeah, that's gonna be a whole change.
Yeah.
Could be bad.
It could start an internal conflict with the country too. You know, it could start a civil war. It's possible. People think that it's time to certain factions feel like it's time to take on the
it could
government.
also-
It could cause it.
It could also start something where somebody decides they want to push a button.
Yeah, like I said, Tim, I'll figure it out. I'm working on it. I know it's like YouTube though. You have to hit $100 to actually be able to cash out. But even though the amount you spend on V-Bucks, I guarantee the percentage is like, I think they still take 40. There's a certain percentage that you get, and it's in the. I don't think it's that much. I want to say it's like 10%. So even if I have it, it's only going to be like $30. But I'll figure it out. I'm looking. I'll reach out to a couple other gaming channels I know that are monetized that might have an Epic thing. I'll find out from them. I'll get on Messenger and message them and see if they know anything about it. I know a couple of channels that are bigger than me that have stuff like that. Yeah, if you find any info on it, just let me know. Because I went through my whole account with Epic on the creator's account. I can't find anywhere where you can look it up. And some of the videos I did find on it, they were 4 or 5 years old, and the website looks completely different than it does now, so those didn't help. That's a problem with tech videos, you know. Once they're like over a year old, they're almost useless. Because by that time, platforms change and layouts and everything else, and those videos don't age well, let's just say that. Later, Dusty. Like it's one thing if you're looking up, 4 years from now, if you bought a Mini 2 and you looked up Mini 2 videos, those ones are okay. But the minute you look up, how do you run specific program and 5 years
No.
have passed since somebody did a how-to video, they're useless at that point. What's up, Jody?
Justin, are you playing games tonight?
I don't know, to be honest with you. Sunday night, so there's probably not. Jason might play, but other than that, there might not be a lot of people on. A lot of people got to go to work tomorrow, so usually Friday and Saturday nights are the busy nights for us. There's a good 10 or 12 of us now playing, so. I don't know. He was live earlier, Tim, so I'm not sure if he's going live again. He didn't say, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does. I would say more likely he's probably gonna go live than I would say he's not. I'd be more on the fence he will end up going live. Jason, man, he stays up late even on his work nights. He'll be up till 12, 1 o'clock playing. And he'll be getting up at like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning to go to work. And next week, Tim, they're changing the map. Can't wait. I was talking to Ted about it earlier when we were on Jason's live. He said, yeah, they are changing the map next week. So we're going to get a whole new map.
Look at them damn geese.
Always fun exploring the new maps. Canadian geese.
Yep.
Little assholes, man.
Oh, we got tons of them here.
Start hissing at you and running at you.
Well, actually, they ignore you. They'll walk out in the street and slowly walk across the street and cause everybody to stop,
My dad used to have those big white geese, the big white ones. And he had 2 of those and I think a handful of ducks, and they were year round. They would stay in his pond. They never left. They were just year round in his lake. Well, not pond, but his lake. And one of them bit me on the ass one time, and I turned around and wrung that fucker's neck and threw him. Came up behind me hissing and bit me right on the ass. Oh, I was pissed. I turned around, grabbed him by the neck, and threw him across the yard. I said, do it again, you bitch. The last time you do it.
Yeah, the other night they had about 7 of them running around by the baseball field where I was shooting that picture. When I started walking up there, one of them started manning up, trying to get up to me. And I said, Jesus, come over, I'll kick you. I'll kick you.
Yeah, and they'll pinch the shit out of you too if they get a hold of you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was waiting because I went inside over there and there was about 10 more showed up. So it was about 15 altogether. And my editor was walking up and I had my camera out. Hopefully they weren't going to chase him and I was going to go ahead and video it.
Yeah, they're mean little fuckers, though.
I'm telling you.
Especially if they have babies, they're really, really mean. Then they get super aggressive. They'll come running at you from like 100 yards away. Like,
well, over the park where we fly, Johnny and I, Coquille Park, they've got a group of them that show up there all the time. And I found out that the Avata 2, you could fly it near them and they don't bother. Doesn't bother them. You get the regular Avata and you start getting close to them, man, they all back up and take off.
Really?
Just the difference in the sound difference.
Yeah, they don't like them.
Oh,
it's probably the frequency. It's probably not even the noise. It's probably certain frequencies that they don't like.
Yeah, they had one
Probably
of them I
fuck with
flew
them.
by and he just kind of looked at the Avata too. And when I came back when I got the Avata out and flew it out there and came around, he put his deck down and took off like running, you know?
I don't know, Tim. I have no idea. He hasn't said. Every time you've asked him, he's never really answered. So
What do you
I
think
don't
of that then, Joe?
For what? All of them geese?
Yeah, that's the canal near me. And
Yeah,
they
they gotta
just
go.
come out- they all stood in line along the bank, along the towpath.
Yeah, you just gotta go out there every once in a while when nobody's looking and you got dinner.
Mm-hmm.
You can make you some Peking duck.
Mm-hmm. That's only about 300 yards away from my house.
Yeah, I'd be eating them. I thought I'd get away with it.
Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna call it.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna go catch a ship, so.
All right.
Okay, Paul.
Later, Paul.
We'll see
Be
you.
careful.
Thanks for being here. We'll see you again in the morning.
All right, we'll
Okay.
catch